Hello YouTube, how you doing? You want to watch this? I mean, you clicked on it. Go on, you may as well. I mean, possibly you're asleep. Possibly you've fallen asleep and this has ended up in some sort of playlist that you just happen to have fallen asleep watching. I don't know. But if you are asleep, I'm sorry for banging on and waking you up. It's a side effect of going to sleep watching YouTube, isn't it? I mean, that's not really my fault. Is it? No, it's not my fault, is it? Anyway, let's have a look. Ooh, we've got Hectic Hermit. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. Isn't 40 the baby dwarf age? It is. Once you get to 40, that's when you're allowed to take the nappies off and go down the mines with your parents. It's a very exciting age. No problem, Comedians. Doesn't matter if anyone's late. It's fine. How would you have known it was my birthday? That would be crazy. You'd have to be some kind of... Well, I mean, you could probably just look it up, but whatever. You'd have to be some kind of psychic otherwise. Excuse me, having a little glug here. Having a little glug. So, let's take a look at the fortress, shall we? Let's take a look at the fortress by actually looking at the correct screen, not OBS, because OBS doesn't need looking at. OBS can deal with its own problems. OBS can...
Happy birthday, scoundrel. Have a small amount of money.
Thank you very much, Orchimedes. It all adds up. It doesn't matter if it's a small amount of money, really, does it? Does it? If any of you happen to be, just as it crosses my mind, in the Tacoma area of Washington State, United States of America, you may be interested in visiting Tacoma Games. They sell tabletop role-playing games, collectible card games, board games, polyhedral dice, miniatures, etc., etc., etc. If that sounds like your kind of thing, tell them I sent you. You won't get a discount, but they'll be like, "Ah, it was worth sending that mug after all." That'd be good, wouldn't it? Excuse me. Pardon me. That bottle of Golden Champion has certainly... fizzed up my innards a bit, giving me a bit of a burp. But that's fine. That's fine. Hello Nag 0007. Welcome back to the stream. Thanks for joining us. I keep noticing my mic is spiking when I'm talking. Is it sounding okay, or is it failing? Have I done a failure? Could have done. Who knows? Anyway, enough of this tomfoolery. I've been going for 2.25 minutes. I should probably get on with looking at the fortress, shouldn't I? So. It looks like we have yet to bring any of the water that we wanted to into the chamber for digging. Let's get down there and take a peek at the deeper fortress. Okay, we've got some water down here. Now the theory is that we get a 2 deep layer, that's number 2, not too much 2, a 2 deep layer all over here, and then get our boys channeling. That should turn all the obsidian around this adamantine into... No, sorry, all the magma into obsidian, which will be very good for us because it means we can dig down and take all this sweet, sweet adamantine. Good. Goody gumdrops. So, with that in mind, I'm going to open those floodgates. I'm going to say add, pull, now. And then we're going to step out and we're going to wait a bit. We're going to wait for somebody... Oh, we're going to unpause first. That would probably make more sense. And then we'll wait for somebody to come down here and flip-o the old switch-o. Can you make magma turn water wheels? I don't know the answer to that in Dwarf Fortress. My gut instinct, my first place suspicions, they say no. They say I doubt it very much. Maybe with a magma-safe water wheel? But magma doesn't flow that fast. Water flows a lot faster than magma, so I feel like if you've got water and magma on the map, I mean, why go with the magma? Just use the water. It'll get that wheel turning much faster. Also, I mean, you can use the magma for workshops and stuff, so that's not too bad. It still has some value, even if you can't make energy with it. I am concerned about the speed at which they're coming down to pull this lever, because I fear the space between the 2 lever pullings required to only slightly flood this room is going to be a problem. Hello, Sal. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us again. Good stream, I hope. I popped in for a bit, but I didn't wave my head around. I didn't say, "Oh, hello, I'm here," because, you know, that's not my style. I'm a creeper. I'm a lurker. I'm a sneaky little motherfucker. But welcome back. Thanks for joining us. IRL, magma is much denser than water, so even if it's a little slower, it would have a lot of push. That's true, but then it's so dense that I feel like most stuff you're going to make the water wheel out of will float in the magma and therefore be pushed to the surface and get very poor traction on it. I don't know. Maybe that's not how it works. Maybe I'm wrong. Hello, Ashley JS. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. Bro, where am I? I mean, in a digital sense, I can help you. I can tell you that this is my channel, The Scoundrel M, and we're playing Dwarf Fortress. In a physical sense, I couldn't help you. Unfortunately, if you've just woken up somewhere unfamiliar to you and you've turned your phone on, and rather than calling a friend or, you know, making some attempts to use Google to find out where you are, you've started watching Twitch streams. I mean, I can't help you at all. I can't help you at all. But welcome, nonetheless. Druids Mead, migrants have arrived. Oh, that's very nice, isn't it? Oh, you mean the raid. Of course you mean the raid. What an idiot. Welcome back, thanks for joining us. You made too many lefts on the internet. That never goes in a circle on the internet. It just leads to Dwarf Fortress. Well, yes, if you keep turning in the same direction... if you keep returning in the same direction... Oh, balls. This is going to go badly. Okay, add pull now. There's no doubt that's what we need to do. I just don't think this is going to actually happen quick enough. Someone get down there quickly. I'm going to have to make one of my evaporation chambers. This is worrying. We might end up not actually getting down there quick enough to stop it from overflowing and filling this room. I haven't planned this well. Well, I don't know. It's not necessarily in the planning where I failed. It's the execution. The plan was fairly solid. The plan had credibility from the outset, but the execution, well, I mean, that could only be described as incredible. And I know that sounds like it's amazing, but it's not. It just means it's not credible. Well, I've done all I can. Sending someone to flip the switch is all I can do. So what I'm going to do is just double check that we've got that order in. The order is in. And then we're going to go down and we're going to watch these floodgates while I have a little look at chat. Because no doubt people are saying stuff. No doubt there's things to respond to. Hello, Anti185. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. Sal just wants a tour of your pants. Who doesn't? Hello, Ozone DTW. I mean, there's not much, to be fair. I mean, a tour seems excessive for my pants. They're very small. I mean, more of a viewing, really, if anything. You just have to hold them up. You can put like a hand in each hole and then just hold them wide and say, these are my pants. There we go. Unless you mean American pants, in which case I'd need to use my whole arms down the trouser legs. But, you know, the principle stands. A tour, I feel, is something you have to walk around. Whereas if you have to walk around someone's underpants, then they're very big. Surely you could just step over. Okay, well, we've clearly made this water too deep now, but it may not take too much to actually save this situation. Excuse me. I'm going to send my miners down, and we're just going to strip back a little bit of this wall here, okay? Just going to strip that back with a channel, and hopefully that will result in just enough of the water in here seeping down there that we don't have to worry about dwarves getting down there to dig, because I think 3s and 4s is just that little bit too deep for actual proper channeling to take place, which is a bit of a pain in the bum, but hey, who cares? So how is our fortress coming along? Pretty well, Ashley JS. If you just wait a minute, I will give you a little tour. It's not the biggest or most exciting fortress in the world, but it's doing okay. It's doing pretty well. We've got magma fairly well tamed and tapped, and as you can see, I'm getting water to do my bidding, so I'm well on the way to becoming some sort of elemental master. A virtual pants tour was plenty enough, but a fort tour would be good. Good. A fort tour I can manage. Unless we're supposed to be doing a tour in pants, which is fine. I'm wearing pants. It's not a problem. Hello, Ozone DTW. Oh, I've already said hello. What an idiot. Stupid scoundrel. Perfectly imperfect. Yeah, I would say. That's a fairly decent description. While we're waiting for the miners to get down here, let's zhuzh up to the surface and take a peek. Hopefully you're familiar with the layout of Telier's fabulous embark, but what the hell are people doing out here? What is this? Who are you? The Popeltron 2, he's a resident, he's a regular fortress denizen. Why is he out here? What in the name of fucking hell is going on? What is this? My dwarves are spread out on the surface like too little butter on too much bread. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. There's not even any chopped down trees or even any indication that someone's going to chop a tree down. This is concerning. Okay, I rarely look over there. Let's come down here to the main entryway of the fortress. There's people on the surface here as well. What's going on? Why have they decided that the surface is better than the underground, which is patently untrue? Down here there's not a whole shitload going on. Everybody seems to have barged to the surface. Maybe there was a massacre and some corpses? Well, anyway, let's do the tour and then we'll figure out what's going on. So, surface. We've got a little depression here over to the right-hand side of the map. People come in here. It's at water level for the river. We have a trade depot. We've got a little mental health facility here. And then we've got some cage traps here. Just a little defence for stuff that comes from the surface. Nothing too serious. Drawbridge defence, obviously. This is a stock room for everything that we want to get traded. It's not working perfectly, but generally speaking, stuff that I don't want to keep lying around does end up here sooner or later, so that's good. Go down a couple of floors and we find ourselves in the agricultural zone. Very different. Very different. No one wants an It's bad. It's when horses fall out of your lady parts. Very bad. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yes, the food production zone. These top little rooms here, they're mainly pastures for various creatures like sheep, mainly sheep. We've got a bit here where they spin the wool, all that kind of jazz. We've got a little bit of farming going on here for the old plomp elmute. Over here, this is a room. It's got some farmers' workshops in. Presumably they do something. I think they process pigtails. I think that's what they do there. Egg laying room, barrel furniture room. Seeds, I think. This one is for milking and cheese making. This room here was a sort of generic food production zone, but now I think only contains tanneries and butchers. So it's got very bloody in there. Probably stinks quite a bit. Over here, this little zone is our clothes making zone. All the workshops are over here. Very exciting. Have we still got a moody dwarf? No, we haven't. That's all right. Don't worry. This stockpile only accepts stuff coming out of the production line, so it's all brand new, unworn clothing. This stockpile accepts everything else, so ideally what will happen is all of the tatty crap will end up in here, and this stockpile won't be contaminated. Although I note that we've got a little llama wool sock right next to the stockpile, and I don't like that. I don't want the tatty clothes placed in a big ring around the clean clothes stockpile. I would just like the clean clothes to be isolated from the tat. Okay? Okay. This here is a well. And underneath it, we've got some water. Very classic arrangement for wells. I mean, obviously, you could pull any fluid out of a well if you really wanted to. Maybe even some light sands and or gravels. But, you know what? I think I'll stick with the traditional move this time round. I quite like the old well for water. It's also surrounded by quite a bit of soap, which we've managed to make. It's a rare thing when my fortresses make soap. Let's pause. It doesn't always happen, but when it does, it's a cause for celebration. This is an animal stockpile. It's got various bits and bobs, cougars, grizzly bears, that kind of stuff, wolves, the stuff you want to train up for war, basically. All the fun ones. This is a farmer's guild. It's a grand guild hall. Very exciting. Down here is a slightly more varied floor. 2 barracks, one here, both currently in a cycle of training where one is on, the other is off. I'm hoping to end up with highly elite adamantine-clad troops, but so far not that much progress. I'm thinking about danger rooms, and I do need to get Ocelot to go over mine carts with me. He says he reckons he's got a foolproof plan for me to learn it, but we'll see. We'll see how educational the man is. Over here, this is my little vampire barracks. You notice we've got these doors here. They're on these levers. And anyone we want to get killed, give them that bed, shut the door, open this one, and hopefully the vampires will drink their blood. Not guaranteed, unfortunately, because there is a distinct possibility that they will starve or dehydrate while sitting in that bed, which is sad. I note that that's actually someone we do want in their training, so maybe it's time to close the outer gates. Very exciting. Add pull now. Very good. And then once that's done, we can open the inner gate. Blah, blah, blah. You see where this is going. This is a graveyard. It's where we store our dead bodies. It's very useful for that. This is a dormitory, which I really do need to sort out. We need to get more more people into proper bedrooms, and maybe convert that into a third barracks, I'm not sure. Here's the hospital, very empty. Note its emptiness. This was not always the case. This has been ram-packed with dwarves for almost years on end in the future, in the past, the future. So, you know, it's nice to see it like this now. This room is a general sort of hodgepodge of stockpiles that were initially placed to bring things down from the surface, but now just to confuse matters. Here's my soap production line. This is a mechanism stockpile, which is auto-traded, because we do not want any non-masterwork mechanisms ending up in our manufacturing pile. That would be unacceptable. This is supposed to be a stockpile to gather up all the artifacts in the fortress, but so far, apparently that doesn't work. I might have to go through and disable artifact storage on all the other stockpiles, but we'll see. This is our fantabulous metal processing zone. As you can see from the magma beneath it, it's fully autonomous and requires no fuel beyond what the volcano already provides. Up here we've got 6 smelteries, 6 forges, 6 glass furnaces, 6 kilns, and then a sandbag stockpile just for people to, you know, make glass stuff. Very exciting. Metal ores, metal bars, clays, weapons for smelting because they're lower than masterwork quality, armour for likewise. This is the silver bar stockpile, which has changed dramatically from the last time I looked at it, and now is an ugly patchwork of bins and silver and wheelbarrows. I'm not happy with that. This is a bar block stockpile. I think this is just for adamantine, right? Let's find out. Let's take a little peeky poo. Yes, just adamantine in that one. Nothing too exciting, just the most amazing material ever. This stockpile here is all of our blocks, which I believe most of are green glass. Have I rescinded the green glass block order? Oh, it appears we have enough in stock. How many did I ask for? 50 to 100. Should we up the order? I feel like we could. I mean, 100's barely touching the sides of that enormous stockpile. Maybe if let's do it. Let's just play around. Let's play fast and loose. Instead of 50 to 100, I'm going to say, make me 500 to 1,000. Let's see if that works. Let's see what happens when I do that. Good. So that's that floor. Let's keep going down. This is the bedrooms floor with all of our fancy nobility bedrooms, all of our very basic peasantry bedrooms. Digging out a shitload more over here. This is all of our wood products. This is all the wood that we have, not a lot. And these are our carpenters' workshops. Very exciting. If we go down another floor, we can see this is our stone-based workshops. Now, here is what was supposed to be a temporary microcline stockpile, but unfortunately it wasn't getting dumped into the stockpiles, the quantum stockpiles that I designated fast enough for my tastes, so we've ended up with this sort of weird backed up madness. I think this one is set to full-blown adamantine extraction at the moment. Is it only for adamantine? Yeah, only raw adamantine's going in there at the moment because we really want to bring it up from the underground. But that's fine. At the moment, we've got to wait a little while before we can really start digging it out. The miners have to get down there and dig all those little channels out. So maybe we could focus on something else. Maybe we could try and do this microcline dumping. Seems like a sensible move, doesn't it? Here's our mechanic, excuse me, our masons, on all the products of masons and a few other bits as well. I think we've got leather backpacks and copper flasks over here, which is interesting. Not so sure. I noticed there's no food in those stockpiles, which is nice. That's been an annoyance. We've had a lot of food drifting into stockpiles it wasn't meant to be in. This is the area where all the stockpiles that should have food are. Look at all this. Food, all segregated out into various types. And this is a stockpile for masterwork goblets. Oh yeah, baby. Let's have a look at the inventory. How many masterwork goblets do we have in here? Oh, we've got several bins. Allanite mugs. Why are we having... Okay, 165 masterful green glass goblets. Okay, we do have a lot in there. We just so happen to have also picked up quite a bit of allanite and cobalt-type mugs. A cinnabar mug doesn't sound sensible. That's a toxic ore of mercury. Sounds like a very bad idea, like a lead drinking flask. We've also got a lot of tatty old clothing in here for some reason. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, we've got a big dining hall here with a nice dance floor, lots of instruments for playing, lots of tables and chairs, and some storage. Don't know what that's for, really. And here we've got a library. It's probably not got that much shit in it, other than reading dwarves. I do favour the smuttier end of the publishing spectrum, to be honest, so I would suggest that they might want to provide some kind of booths for the reading of those tomes, because otherwise... we're going to get some messy codices. Okay, let's go down deeper. Now, this is the deep shaft, so to speak. We have a little cage trap system just to catch any people who make it past the spinning green glass blades. I kind of feel like maybe we got this the wrong way around. Maybe we want to trap the chaff and then hack the survivors to bits, because this is going to capture a lot of mangled nonsense, isn't it? Oh well, never mind. Lessons learned. Let's go down a bit further. As you can see, there are lots of dwarves fanning around in the mineshaft zone. We've bypassed all of the caverns. Where we've breached them, we've walled it off, and nothing to get excited about, really. We can go down all the way past cavern layer 2, through my cavern baffles, which I haven't even trapped, so they're absolutely useless. These are a couple of veins that we dug out because it contained some kind of ore, although we are now no longer even vaguely interested in any kind of pleb ores. We're only interested in the good stuff, such as adamantine. Here's a little mining base that I've dug down to. It's a little cavern baffle and it's got some beds and some food in it. All very exciting. If the dwarves get thirsty or tired, they can just try up there. It'll be fine. This here is a cavern that we've tapped for water to come down into this shaft here and fill this room, which means we can channel that room when it's shallow enough for dwarves to work in, and the water will plop down onto the magma, turn it into obsidian, and then bish, bash, bosh, oh my gosh, success. That's what's going to happen, okay? Part of me is tempted to avoid channeling down through this stuff by building walls on top of it where it is, but other parts of me are thinking, fuck it. How badly could you screw this up? Interesting. Anyway, now we'll unpause, we'll go back up here, and we'll wait for the miners to come and do their diggly wigging. It looks like only one of them has taken up the mantle so far, but that's fine. They don't all have to mine at once. It's gonna be fine. Everybody stop panicking. Thank you very much. Let's have a look. 99 ozone, you give that toddler a right old story. You fill him up with tales. Yeah. That was a bit weird. Druid's Meat says, my flux stone is about 200 tiles away. Looks like I better learn minecarts or haul for the next few years. Well, I mean, either way works, doesn't it? Look at this bastard flooding down there in super speed. Yikes. Cleared that out nicely. Ideally, that little corridor will even out the whole thing down to more 2s and 3s than 3s and 4s, but we'll see. We'll see. The water level's taking a while to settle. I don't think it's going to be enough. I don't think it's going to be enough. There's a problem. But, just in case, I am going to say DH, and I'm going to designate one tile of channeling. Right there. Right there, he says. It's not even taking. Oh, it is. Bosh. There we go. One tile of channeling. If somebody comes down and channels that out, we will end up with a lovely little tile of obsidian somewhere around here, and it'll be grand. It'll be delightful. It will be wunderbar. It doesn't look like it's taking hold though, does it? I'm not seeing any notifications there. Never mind, let's have a little look further down the line in chat. I reckon I can manage a point-to-point marble hauling line. Only a few will die. Well, yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I don't know about the KV population, Sal, but that room that they were kept in before didn't look particularly full. So I feel like we've probably stamped enough of them down. It's good. Hello, Mbane666. What's my plan for the lava? Well, the lava is we've already tapped out all of our uses for the lava at the moment. My plan is to penetrate the lava using my obsidian making water technique and then channel out or dig out all this sweet, sweet adamantine, the most powerful material. It's lovely. It is a volcano right next to my fortress, actually. You are quite right. It goes all the way up to the surface, the magma, so we have it immediately available from the beginning. I don't like faffing around with charcoal. A big old pain in the ass. A lead flask is probably healthier than a mercury-laced mug. I mean, is that how much healthier though are we talking? Are we talking like a matter of degrees, or are we talking wildly healthier? I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it? I'm not drinking out of a lead mug, and I'm certainly not drinking any mercury. That would be madness. Hello, Zach Bob 4. Yes, you have seen very correctly. That is the current project. Bring the water above, channel down, obsidianize all the magma, bish bash bosh. Lovely adamantine. Sweet adamantine. Ba, ba, ba. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. It looks like I'm going to have to do more channeling here, doesn't it? I'm going to have to be a lot more careful with the control of the water gates. It's going to be very difficult to make sure we get this working properly. But with enough of these sort of evaporation chambers dug out, it shouldn't be too difficult. It shouldn't be too difficult. Maybe we'll be able to do it with just like a bush kind of thing. Flip and immediately flip the lever again. Then again, sometimes that doesn't respond, does it? It flips, opens the gates, and then you pull it again and it goes, I don't think I'm going to bother sending that signal this time. You can go fuck yourself. Classic Dwarf Fortress. A tantrum? Oh, you're joking. Oh, we've got some. Look at this. We've got a red one. That's not good. I am not happy with red ones. Pausing time. Pausing time. Usurga the on Twitch. Welcome again. Thanks for joining us again. Sorry for mispronouncing your name again. Another spire to the northwest. Wonder how many are on your map. I've got no idea how many are on my map, but you're right. We do have another one just over here, but I haven't started tapping that one yet. We have the sort of exploratory tunnel ready to go. Oh, thank you very much for the follow, Zach Bob. Much appreciated. As long as you keep corrosive drinks out of your lead drinking vessel, it should be significantly healthier. Ah, okay. All right then. No wonder those pewter mugs are okay, provided you don't fill them with highly corrosive acid. Let's go and sort the mental health situation out, shall we? Let's head over to Dwarf Therapist. Da-da-da. Better. Good. Okay, let's head over to Dwarf Therapist, take a little peek at who our happy lad is. We had 102 adults, 1 child and 0 vulnerable babies. It's time to refresh and see what we get. We end up now with 101 adults, 1 child and 0 vulnerable babies. Did we lose anybody? I should have noted the number of adults, shouldn't I? What a dingbat. Anyway, we'll sort them by nothing, and then we'll arrange them by happiness and see that our happiest dwarf is Tobal here. Hello, Tobal. He's quite content. And if we scroll down to the bottom of the list, we can see that our saddest dwarf is currently Kib. Kib is very unhappy. His stress level is 25.2k. Oh my goodness, that's very stressed. We've also got Corgi Dirt, our chief medical dwarf, and Doran whatever, the administrator, or manager rather, who are both down here in the sad sack dimension, and I'm not very pleased with that. I don't really want to have to replace them because they've been doing their jobs for a while and are probably quite good at them. Awkward. Nonetheless though, Kib Air Toast here is next to useless in the fortress and having a rare old time in a complete state of misery, so we're going to solve that for him. We're going to cure it. Oh, he's a legendary spinner. Amazing. It's a shame that that skill is going to be wiped from the face of the earth, but never mind. What was his name again? Kib Atirtased. Okay, Kib. Okay, Kib. Let's find you. I'm going up to the surface. I'm going to get the burrow for the kill zone. There we go. And I'm going to add you to it. S-K-I-B. Here we go. Kib Atirtased. That's it. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much there. Was that Sal? Of course it was Sal. The most competent member of chat. Well, I'm making a generalisation there. I'm just assuming, because she's more competent than me. Right, here we go. Killzone has the right person being sent to it. That's good. Let's unpause. Let's wait for him to turn up, and then someone can pull the lever, and all of his troubles can be smashed away. It'll be good. It'll be good for him. He will love it. He'll feel better afterwards. Well, I mean, he'll feel nothing. That's almost like better, right? I mean, it depends how bad you felt beforehand, I suppose. What have we got going on here? Hello, Ozone. You've not missed a hell of a lot. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Tomato juice, is that corrosive enough to get poisonous lead into your drinks? Goodness me. Good job it wasn't a legendary strand extractor. Well, we have strand extractors on the go at the moment, and I have to basically treat it as a expendable profession, to be honest, because we've only just started training them up. So if they get a little bit grumpy, there's not much we can do. Not much we can do. They're doing it pretty fast, though. Nobody's particularly good at it. We've got a level 3, a level 1, and 3 level 0s, but it's happening. It's happening. Okay, dig out some more, sir, if you wouldn't mind. Diggy, diggy. Diggy, diggy, that's right. Thou art a dwarf, and thou art digging a hole. Ah, Ozone. Sal has had no children this run. This fortress has been utterly barren, and not a single baby has been born in the 9 years that we've been here. So, interesting, though. I don't know if that's something to do with my weird numbers for population caps, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, it's still not good enough, is it? We're going to have to do another row. DH, here we go. Let's get the diggy wiggy out over here. Diggly wiggly. I should probably also, while we're down here, go on priority 5 and just organise a larger room for them to dig out, right? That makes sense, doesn't it? If we just do this and expand the area for channeling, that means as we go on, we can open up more if we need to. And plus, if that's not enough channeling on the side there, we'll still have the miners down here because they'll be occupied with those walls. It'll be fine. Anything acidic should be able to leach lead and make lead salts and other compounds, which are ones that are actually toxic. Very good, I like it. Me agreeing with Zach Bob there. Well, that's true. Sal does tend to, generate children at an incredible rate in this game. It's highly abnormal for her not to. Highly abnormal. I feel like maybe there's something in the water on this site that's just stopping everybody from having children, right? It's making the men's balls drop off and the ladies' ovaries fall out. I don't want to think too hard about that, actually. I think I may already have conjured too graphic an image in my own head and potentially yours. Very sorry. Very, very sorry. Water is very slightly acidic, so you can't drink that out of a lead flask either. Oh, interesting. Nearly everything we drink has, like, even booze is mostly water most of the time, right? So you couldn't have booze out of a lead flask. How terrible. How bloody terrible. What a shame. Come on, guys, get down here. Oh, our patient is probably in the mental health clinic already, isn't he? Oh, they're not. Disappointing. Have I freed my trader? Trading right now. We don't need the trader. We've already traded. Go away. Go back to your day-to-day. Oh, there he is. He's in. Excellent. Right, in that case, let's go down a couple of floors, find the lever, and I think it's this one, isn't it? It is. It is that one. Let's add pull now. Bish bash bosh. And then he will be annihilated. Although, let's actually wait for it to unfold. Let's wait for it to actually happen. Because if we don't, well, it's going to cause uncertainty. And I'm not a big fan of uncertainty. No, actually that's not true. I'm kind of ambivalent towards uncertainty. Certainly in Dwarf Fortress I haven't made that much of an effort to be certain about stuff, have I? There are many very good Dwarf Fortress players out there who have, who have seen me play Dwarf Fortress and no doubt been knotted up in frustration chewing their own teeth in rage at some of the choices I make, or indeed, probably more likely, fail to make. Speaking of choices, let's make ourselves a nice memorial slab for that poor soul who was annihilated there. Jack Ryan. That wasn't the guy, was it? Let's try again. And here we go. Frothy Fred. No, it must have been him. No, it was Kib. Why has Kib's name not appeared on the list of the dead? Okay, well, we needed to carve one of those anyway, so that's good. But I'm concerned that Kib didn't appear on the list. Let's try doing it in another workshop. How about this one? Add, Alt-S. See you. Gonna keep my eye on you. Right, let's press F8, head down, and excellent. It's not deep. Why is there blood in the water? Anybody? Anybody care to explain the blood in the water? Oh, it's rattlesnake blood. Nobody worry. Everybody stop panicking. Everybody stop panicking. It's just a bleeding rattlesnake. Let's get out of here. Let them keep digging that. Maybe dig a bit more over here, perhaps? Yeah, I'll do that. DH. Priority 4. There we go. Dig another row down like that. That seems like the best way to do it, doesn't it? Yeah. Right, unpaused. Oh, lovely. Drink lava? Heavens above, that seems like it's a bit of an extreme move. What drinks are not acidic? No, bleach is very alkaline, that's true. I'm not sure such a drink exists as Alceris. Acid reflux cures. Oh, I suppose, yeah, like your what's that pink stuff? Milk of magnesia. People try that, don't they? Don't drink out of lead containers. Just don't do it. Why not? Why not? Oh, yeah, he probably needs to be missing for a week, doesn't he? Because he's not going to get found. Not unless somebody manages to intuit what that pasty smear on the floor is supposed to be. Get some adamantine sewed into your liver and drink lava. I mean, that feels... I don't know if I'd want to be the first one to try that. Adamantine stitches makes my liver capable of processing lava? I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. Are you going to keep digging this out, or are we all just going to stand here like fools? What's the deal? Oh, he already dug it. Okay. He heard my call of, can you dig it? And said, yes. Yes, I can. I am fully equipped for the digging of it. Okay. In fact, let's also say mine, and there we go. Just channel out an actual pathway around so they don't have to keep going through the water. Just in case. I'm just saying that really because the presence of rattlesnake blood implies the presence of rattlesnakes. What they're doing down here in the mines, I've got no idea. But seeing as they're turning up, we should account for it, right? We should make an attempt to account for the presence of rattlesnakes. Keep digging. Come on. Yeah, I do like your remotes, Sal. They are very good. They're certainly better than my my somewhat lackluster efforts, but they're good. Oh, could be on the miners' clothes. That's interesting. So they've been smeared with... It's probably been there for a while, though. I don't think we've had any rattlesnake activity that I've noticed for quite some time. Has it been a week? Oh, they've done another channel. Can they do this channeling in 3 deep water? It doesn't appear so. It would appear not. Okay, that's fine though, because all we've got to do is channel out a bit more over here. It's going to be fine. Everybody calm down. Everybody clam down. Apparently there's a new season of Fargo starting up. I still haven't watched the one with Ewan McGregor in yet. I've got to get off my arse. I'm going to get behind. Mind you, I am already behind. Come on, right, it's all down to 3s. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it takes about 5 rows of 8 to get it to go down 1 level. Jesus, that is a lot. They're probably going to have to dig out this entire thing now, actually, just to get down to level 2. And then as soon as it starts going down, that's going to be an issue because it evaporates, doesn't it? Oh, bum candles. Bum canaddles. Never mind. Hello, Clay Cree. Welcome back to the stream. Thanks for joining us again. Yeah, maybe it came off their boots. Maybe it came off their boots. That would make sense if they walked through the water. Oh no, that sounds like an absurdly hot pizza. How did it get that hot? Insanity. Insanity. I wouldn't mind a bit of pizza right now. I have got some sweets and a big box of broken biscuits that I could be eating. Actually, maybe I should do that. Maybe I should take a quick break, make myself a hot drink and sit here dunking biscuits into a mug of tea. Ooh, that could be very nice. Then again, maybe not. Maybe I'll just sit here waiting for my dwarves to channel out more ground. Okay, do that one. Do that little row there. Make it smaller for me. The 3s and 4s are dancing around. Wait a minute, have I breached another bit of... Bugger. What a fucking ding-dong. I suppose we could try for a restart. It would mean smashing old Kib again, but I mean, it's not. I mean, it's not like there hasn't been precedent made for this kind of behaviour, right? I could just quit out of Dwarf Fortress and reload. What do you mean, ozone? I don't know if you know, but one of my favourite things in the world is a box of broken biscuits. Bear with me. Bear with me. Let me just display the amount of value I'm getting out of this. Yeah. I mean, it's almost 1.5 kilos of broken biscuits. We're not talking bullshit either. There's like full-blown biscuits covered in chocolate in here. Admittedly, they've all been eaten. We've got bourbons. We've got custard creams. We've got Garibaldi. We've got whatever the fuck that is. It's a lot of biscuits. Tons of biscuits. Excuse me. They come in the bag. They come in the bag. It's inside the box. You get a big cardboard box, and when you open it up, there's all sorts in there. Oh, it's great. This one, a really good mix. Sometimes you get too many of the same kind. I once got one that was nearly all broken chocolate digestives. And, you know, chocolate. I'm not sniffing at a chocolate digestive. They're a fine biscuit. But when you've got 1.5 kilos of them, it's kind of a bit much. That's what I say. That's a lot of biscuits. Okay, where was I? Have I unplugged my headphones? No, apparently not. That's right. 100% professional. This is what the professionals do in a broken biscuit consumption situation. So, Sal says restart, and you know what? I don't think I'm going to argue with that. I think I'm going to go over here into DFHack. I'm going to type in die. We're going to quit out, and then I'm going to open up my old lazy noob pack and press play Dwarf Fortress. There we go. If I go back to the home screen, we can sit here with the purple swirling smoke. It'll be great. No, don't reopen Dwarf Therapist. Please. Please? Please? You going to reopen? Or is that not how things work around here? God damn it. Apparently that's not how things work around here. Let's try again. Play Dwarf Fortress. Boom. Ah, that's it. That's it. It's reopened. Whew, everybody can stop panicking. I officially sanction the end of panic. And we can head back over to Dwarf Fortress again. Dwarf Fortress. What are you doing, Dwarf Fortress? Dwarf Fortress. Dwarf Fortress. Excuse me. Hello. Oh, why you got to be sticking stuff up my bum, Dwarf Fortress? Come on. DF. Here we go. We're sorted. Stop worrying, everybody. There we go. Oh man, now I've got loads of biscuits stuck around my teeth and gums. I'm going to be trying to get my tongue into the nooks and crannies of my mouth for hours. Oh well, it could be worse. Hello, Bauxite Beard. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us again. What else comes in the bag? Not me anymore. I've had a vasectomy. That sounds like something that Buffalo Bill would say in old Silence of the Lambs. It puts its ding-dong in the bag. Calm down, Buffo. Was that a flood or a clown incident? It was a flood. It wasn't clown incident. I wouldn't dare to stop the fortress off a clown incident. That would be incredibly poor manners. Very uncouth. So rude. So rude, he says, repeatedly belching into his fist like some kind of 12th century king. Okay. Oh, we still haven't got the floodwaters in, have we? Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this. I am going to do this. Motherfuckers. I'm going to dig a big tunnel for the getting rid of water, and then that will be amazing. And then, now that we've got those orders in, we're going to say add pull now. And this time, we are going to watch like a hawk. Like a hawk. And the second the first order has been fulfilled and the gates are opened, I'm going to lay down a second order. And we're going to hope that the time between the two is not going to be too bad. Not going to be too bad. Yeah, I could do with a cup of tea, to be honest. I really would quite like to get one. But unfortunately the sound of the kettle boiling will be overpowering to this microphone. Very annoying. I'll have to take a break to do it. But we've only been going for 47 minutes, and that's just not long enough. That's not long enough. You can't take a break on Twitch after 47 minutes. It's too soon. It's too soon. I really shouldn't have moved those biscuits closer. I can see them in the corner of my eye calling me like sirens. Not the ones on top of police cars, the type that sit on rocks and lure sailors to their death. Which I'm told are supposed to be some kind of dugong or manatee in real life. And I don't know how long you have to be at sea without any women around before you start looking at dugongs and manatees as sort of mermaid, right? I mean, you would have to pay me a substantial amount of money to kiss a fucking manatee, let alone fuck it, right? And that's presumably why they're grinding themselves up on the rocks, right? The sailors are all randy as hell. They're like, "Oh, did you hear that? That's the sound of a woman's voice coming through the mist. Quick, towards it, so I might wave my willy in it." We're in it? Ugh. In its direction. Ah, they've done it. They flipped the switch and I didn't pay any attention. I was too busy thinking about manatee vaginas. What a fool. What a fool. What a classic error. Classic Twitch fail. The old manatee minge attention deficit. Damn. That's okay though. It's okay though. We're going to survive. Someone will get down here. Someone will flick this bad boy. I mean, one of you could do it, couldn't you? One of you could look at that switch and go, "Oh, you know what? I heard there's an order to flip that switch that needs to be fulfilled." Oh! Zut alors. Mon Dieu. We're going to have to get down there pretty sharpish, because if we don't, shit's going to be evaporating too soon. So, with that in mind, we're going to... What the hell? Oh, here we go. We're going to make this priority 2, and we're going to channel along here in the hope the water gets down. Quickly, lads, could you do the channeling? Quickly! They didn't put it in. The order didn't take effect. Question mark. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Je n'ai pas comprendre. Because it's on the lower floor. Well done, scoundrel. You're a fucking idiot. There we go. Let's ignore the fact that I started singing there. And quickly get our miners in so that water can sizzle rather than just deposit dirt. Because we don't want any dirty deposits. In fact, that's near to the last thing we want. For some reason, I didn't see that flowing water towards a lava hole would cause... Oh, my boys! My beautiful boys! Cadol and Tobal, swept away into the magma sea by hubris. Pure, unadulterated hubris. Let's take a moment to appreciate their sacrifice, and I feel that anyone who doesn't put an F in chat for these poor sad sacks is a heartless bastard. So, there you go. There you go. Good, good. I see some hearts in chat. A few little blood pumps moving, allowing emotion. It's good. It's good. Okay, let's have a little look down here. Hello, Telia. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us again. As you can see, we're still using your things. I thought the sirens were mermaids. Sal's questioning whether or not sirens were mermaids, but I thought they were. Is that not what they were? Were they something else? Oh, apparently not. Oh, Telia was responding that apparently not. Huh. Remember that channeling every other block stops them being sizzled in magma. That's a good point. That's a very good point. No, I didn't do the same thing again, Ravelin. Just this is a different muff. This is a different fuck up. Ah, terrible. Terrible. Yeah, we're going for the candy, Telia. We're getting down there. We're going to dig it all out. It's going to be good. It's going to be very good. Hello, Beardster. Welcome back. You catch us at a moment of true sadness. We've lost two brave pickaxe wielders. Let's go back up a floor and see. We won't follow them. We won't ghoulishly watch as they get swashed away down into the water. Swashed away? That's not what's happening. Joe Swash! There we go. Let's do every other one as per Sal's instructions. And this time, hopefully... Wait, there's one of them. Is he trying to claw his way back out? No! Is he trying to T-1000 his way out? It's not going to work. Surely not. I keep seeing him underneath the hole. I mean, that is some fucking balls, right? Hopefully they'll explore the depths of the mine. No, let's not get too serious about that. Why is none of that magma getting sizzled, getting turned into obsidian? This isn't how it used to be. This isn't how things work in my perfect imaginary world. I are disappoint. Very disappoint indeed. Okay, once, if this doesn't result in lots and lots of obsidian, we're going to have to do it row by row, and then douse, and then dig, and then douse. Oh, this is going to be an enormous pain in the arse, isn't it? It's going to be difficult. We need all of the fuck-ups labelled and accounted for, so we know which is which to blame for which scenario. That's true, yeah, a couple of picks would have gone down. It's alright though, we got a few picks. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Oh, this was an A-class fuck-up, was it? I don't know, I feel like flooding the fortress is an A... Well, no, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. The loss of dwarven life, A-class. The loss of dwarven dryness, definitely not so much. It's a C-class. It's a C-class. Please tell me that wasn't our only able-bodied miners. Because that's going to be a massive pain in the bum. Because nobody's coming down here, are they? No one's even tagging those jobs and saying, I'll do that. Don't worry. I'm keen. Let's have a little look at Dwarf Therapists. I'm just going to see if we've got any more miners down here. Please don't make me restart again. Come on, game. Come on, game. According to Dwarf Therapist, we currently have 100 adults, 1 child, and 0 vulnerable babies. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 competent minors, possibly 5. Yeah. Okay, interesting. Nobody appears to be picking up the mantle to do mining, even though they are fully equipped and skilled. Maybe they're... what have they got as options to do otherwise? Bone carving? Furnace operating? Architecture? None of these are currently in great demand. Why are you busy doing those things when you should be busy digging? Oh, pick up equipment, get provisions, eat, forge silver weapon. Okay, well you can carry on forging the silver weapon, but everybody else, get down here, start digging as fast as you can. I think the ramps are doing stuff there. Question mark. Ramps? Which ramps? Have we got any ramps? We've got a few ramps around the edge, maybe? Doesn't look like it, actually. I don't think we've got any ramps here. No digger mortis. No. They were too burned up by the time they got in the thing. I don't think they had any like muscle, flesh or tendons to actually tense up. Other way around, scoundrel. Look at Ravelin's statement again. Hold on. This one was class C. Oh, okay. Okay, fair enough. That the loss of dwarves are class C. That makes sense. That makes sense. Make some more picks. Check your stocks. That's a good point. We should check out the pick supply. So, go to stocks, press E, type in PICK. Copper, 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 copper. We should have quite a few. And, of course, we've got the artifact quality dwarf bone pick, which ideally we wouldn't lose in the magma, but we shall see. We shall see what happens. I am going to come up to the little area where I had the dwarves sleeping. That one. I'm going to put a little stockpile down here for picks. That's what I'm going to do. I don't know what you're going to do, but that's what I'm going to do. Everybody allow yourself a moment's chuckle when we all realise that getting into the tool to lay down weapon stockpiles, you have to press PP. I pressed the PP button. What the fuck? Question mark? Don't even ask. Weapon traps and... no, weapons and trap components. That's what we're going for here. So forbid everything, and then we'll take picks. There we go. Bang. Oh, actually, we'll take all picks except for artifact. Oh. There we go. There we go. No artifact picks, please, but any other kind of pick will be absolutely fine. And just to be certain, I'm going to say, please make me some copper picks. There we go. Bang. Make me 10 copper picks. We're never going to need that many, but make them. Make them for me, nonetheless. Of course, they may be... Cadol has been missing for a week. Tobal has been missing for a week. Oh, they're the lads who got washed into the magma. Okay, yeah. Right. They're going to need some form of memorialization. Let's take ourselves down to the craft zone and order up a couple of slabs. How does that sound? Add Alt-S. There's Tobal. Add another one. There's Cadol. And then once again at the top of the list is Frothy Fred. Notice that Kib has managed a reprieve, is not dead yet. And if we look at the numbers down here, he's not in his sad mood yet. Nobody knows what it's like to be a sad dwarf. A mad dwarf behind stone eyes. There we go, a little bit of music for you. Okay, there's not much happening down here at the moment. The water's all drying out. Nobody's coming down to do the channeling. It's a little bit annoying. What I might do is, if we go down here... Oh, thank you very much for the follow there. Much appreciated. If we go down here and channel everything out first, then we fling open the floodgates, then everything obsidianizes, Then we get the adamantine. How does that sound? Is this good? Is this good? The artifact pick might end up in the magma, but there's no guarantees. There's no guarantees. The artifact pick could just as easily end up being stored safe and sound away from the adamantine. Away from the adamantine? Yeah, away from the adamantine. That would be where we want it. Not too close where it falls in. Okay, they're starting to bung stuff in here. Am I putting all of my spinning green glass discs in here? Or am I only putting the non-masterwork green glass discs? I'm confused. Oh no, all of them, because I actually got rid of the stockpile for green glass spinning discs, didn't I? Oopsie. What goes in this one? Wooden swords. What idiot bought those? Surely not me. I am a different class of idiot. The kind of idiocy I engage in is much grander in scope and scale. The kind of idiocy I engage in results in lost lives and drowned denizens. This kind of idiocy is far too low level for me. I need to only be involved in the most high level fuckwittery. True, getting stolen is just as likely, although we don't have a whole heap of visitors in this fortress. I have tried to keep all of my locations in the fortress fairly private. Stop the old dwarves inviting too many people down for a chit-chat. It's not what we want. It's not what we want. I'm hoping that once they get over this little hauling everything up to the trade depot binge that we've got going on here, we're going to get a few more idlers and we'll be able to start doing some of the quantum stockpiling I was aiming at. Because it would be good if we could get everything organised before the adamantine starts really coming up in bulk, right? Or am I just having wild, unreasonable dreams? It seems likely. Together in unreasonable dreams. Did Minor Claycree die? Well, let's have a little look, shall we? Let's let things progress. I'm going to go back down to the adamantine and we can watch, hopefully, some people go down and do some mining. I don't think we will see that, but we'll hope for it. Keep your fingers crossed. Let's go over to Dwarf Therapist and take a... First, let me point out that a vile force of darkness has arrived. And then we'll go back to Dwarf Therapist and we'll check to see if Claycree's alive. Let's sort by nickname. And then we can see here that... Oh, actually, Claycree, didn't you get very sad and dehydrate? I don't think there was any kind of accident. I think it was purely a case of you being incredibly sad and refusing any food and drink, and then passing on to the great other side. It's very sad. We all, I won't lie to you, we didn't cry. We kind of saw it coming. You'd been a massive pain in the ass for a long time before it happened. I'm sorry. It's just the way things go in Dwarf Fortress. Okay, so we've got a vile force of darkness turning up. From the look of things, it's gobos, but you can never be sure. A little check. There is a goblin involved. I don't know if that is the general species, but we'll see. We'll see. Now, we need to call everybody in for an alert, don't we? But before I do that... Oh, wait, look, I see someone out here already. There's loads of people on the surface, aren't there? They're all fannying around doing stupid dwarven shit. Look at this guy. What are you up to? Druid's Maid. Why have you got to be a namey? And why the fuck are you drinking from a fucking river that's, like, miles away from the fortress? We have a bloody well, thank you very much. If you wouldn't mind, don't fanny around outside doing stupid shit. Stay inside doing big galaxy brain stuff. What if I click here? What does this tell me? Oh, make a meeting hall. Sure. Enter. Done. Whatever. There's the meeting hall. There's the thingy. If I put a zone over it, how about if I do this? There's your zone. And I say W, water source. Is that going to work? Is that going to stop them from prattling around on the surface like idiots? Utter idiots. Okay, we'll just have to go for a military alert. I'm going to say everybody into burrow 1, please. That'll be good. If I come out of here, we can unpause, and I can... is everything going good? Is everyone heading in? How many of you are out there? What are you doing? You unbelievable fuckwits. Let's check the... Ooh. Oh. Wow. Wow. This is a significantly bigger force than the last lot. We may have to shut people outside and let them die. It's not my dream scenario. As we all know, my dream scenario is a small golden tamarin attempting to burst my testicles with its tiny hands while I try to wrestle it into submission with mine. It's a bad nightmare. I don't like it. Thankfully, I've only had it once. Stuck with me, though. Stuck with me. Yeah, look, we should have plenty of drinking water. We shouldn't have people buggering around on the surface. I'm going to let this advance a few more seconds, and then as soon as I start seeing any kind of... who am I kidding? I should already be pulling that lever, shouldn't I? This is just lunacy, letting them... What are you all doing out there? It's even raining! You're going into an absolute hellscape for dwarves. Why? What are you doing? Why? Come on! Let's pause. Who's this mad lad? Who are you? You're in the military. Ablel. Fuck's sake, Ablel. Get in. Arse candles. For God's sake. What are you doing? Bemble. Get out of the fucking rain. A lot of you. Idiots. Morons. Buffoons. Nincompoops. I cannot believe I've run out of words 4 words in. I'm furious. Absolutely bloody livid. It seems they're coming over the volcano. I'm hoping that some of the less sure-footed goblins are going to find themselves plummeting into magma, but that doesn't seem like it's the most incredibly likely hope. Look, they're on their move. They're making good time. I think we need to pull the lever, even if we've still got people trapped outside. Doesn't look like there's a lot of them, though. It does appear there's only 2 of them remaining on the surface, so maybe we let both of those guys get in, and the second they're on, the last one's on there, we pull the lever, because it's not going to happen immediately. He won't be pinged into space. There we go. So down we go to the lever array. Click this bad boy, add pull now. There we go. And then we resume fortress activity. Go back up here and watch as the gates slam shut. 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 Oh, we have got another person coming. Shit. Do I cancel the order? Pause. How close are the goblins? Let's check the lever. Has the lever been pulled? The lever has not yet been pulled. Okay. What about the gobos, though? That's the question I initially asked. What about Los Goblinos? What are they up to? Are they having a rare old time up by the volcano? They are. They appear to be clustering, which I think is good. Clustered goblins are goblins vulnerable to ballista fire. Unfortunately, we don't have any ballistas, so it's kind of a moot point. But they're not flooding down the mountainside just yet. We'll be flooding down the mountain when we come. We'll be flooding down the mountain when we come. We'll be flooding down the mountain, flooding down the mountain, flooding down the mountain when we come. Let's cancel the pull the lever order. We're going to allow this foolhardy slowpoke a chance at redemption. In you come, sir. The lever is pulled the moment your tootsies touch the granite. It's not made of granite, it's made of alumite. There's a little legal loophole for you. A little legal loophole which allows me to give another chance to this poor sap as well. Who are you? What's your name? Oh, Sanctum. Oh, Sanctum, please. Ba, ba, ba. Get your ass moving quickly. No, he's not going to do it. I'm checking the gobos again. We're going on to another gobbo check. How close have they got? Okay. They're a fairly slow-moving force. Let's watch them for a second. They are not making the most incredible time, are they? Okay. Oh my god, there's more of them. What are you all doing on the surface? And give me one good reason why this isn't the last time I open these fucking gates. Don't any of you dare say traders. I will have you flung into magma. Okay, this guy appears to be the last. He appears to be the lollygagger, the slowpoke, the velocity-based failure. Okay, let's check our goblins once more. They have not made it much closer, but we are going to pull the lever now. I feel like we've got everybody in who was going to get in. Add poll now. There we go. Is this actually in? That's what I need to find out. Is it actually in the burrow? Very much so. Very much so. If someone wouldn't mind getting up there and pulling the lever, that would be incroyable. No, it's got the order on it. Let's double check that quickly. Fuck off. It does have the order. The goblins don't appear to be making it to our gates just yet. This is good. This is good. This is good. Oh, thank you very much for the follow as well. Someone who hasn't said anything in chat, so I'm not going to call them out, because that's apparently rude. Oh my god, there's another. What are you doing? Spider Jim? Aren't you supposed to be becoming part of the vampire squad? Are you a vampire? I'm just going to leave things paused for a moment. I'm just checking Spider Jim's credentials. Where are you, Spider Jim? Tell me about yourself. Give me a reason not to lock you out of the fortress. What's your current mental state? How are you feeling? Are you happy? Are we gonna deliberately let you die out here? Says he's fine. Stress level 0. Why were you sleeping in the vampire chamber before? Let's check the goblins. How close are they? They're significantly closer than the last time. I'm afraid you're going to have to rely on your own wits, Spider Jim. You're going to have to try and get over that threshold before the gate closes. Now, nobody's pulled the... Oh, you daft fucking bastard. What are you doing? Medtob. Right, you two are on the fucking divvy list. You're getting screwed if you're not on there quick enough. Right. Before they get on... What are you doing? Oh, well, his military training kicked in. That may be all the delay we need for Medtob to make it past. Then again, it may also be a cause for the goblins to rush the gates. Where is Medtob? Medtob, are you alive still? I'm guessing not. He attempted to take on... Oh my goodness. Sorry, Spider Jim. Spider Jim's in the thick of it. Tell us more, Spider Jim. What are you up to? What are your plans up here? Okay, the big dog misses the wrestler. The goblin hammerman mists the wrestler. The wrestler punches the goblin hammerman in the right ear with her left hand, and the injured part explodes into gore. The force twists the head, tearing apart the fat. Okay. The wrestler strikes the goblin hammerman in the right eyelid with the pommel of her iron short sword, bruising the skin through the giant groundhog leather cloak. The force bends the head, tearing apart the skin and bruising the fat. Oh my goodness. The wrestler stabs the goblin hammerman in the left upper arm with her iron short sword, and the severed part sails off in an arc. It's all very good. So far, Spider Jim appears to be doing pretty well as a one-man sort of last resort. However, I don't know if that'll maintain. He may get tired pretty quickly, and then, I mean, that's likely to be curtains for him, right? Have we closed the gates yet? No. Security is not what you would call a high priority for the citizens of this fortress. They are keen to allow goblins and all manner of intruders to just pour through the gates. Of course they are. Right, let's follow Spider Jim. Oh, sorry, that's Smuntstew. Smuntstew the big dog. Classic Smuntstew. Okay, there's Spider Jim. Here he is. Can we follow him, though? I would like to follow Spider Jim, please. No? F? Oh, capital F. There we go. Bang. Lovely. Right, let's resume. Let's see what happens with Spider Jim. He's having a little tussle with a big dog. Someone's firing bolts at him. That doesn't seem good. Let's see if that gives him any bother. Can it give you any bother, Spider Jim? stabs, bruising the fat, that's good. Beak dog charges. It looks like he's not taking a massive amount of damage, and he appears to be actually doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Okay. He's getting stabby, he's using his sword, he's not just wrestling. That's good. I was attacked. I'm not panicking. Good. I'm glad you're not panicking. Let's continue to watch your exploits. Let's see how you fare. See a little bit of severed bone over there. Someone's had something come off. He has already lopped off an arm. He's doing very well here. If you get back in, if you kill every goblin out here and then survive and make it back into the fortress, you're going to be talk of the town. Having said that, me even voicing that idea has become a pretty big red flag, and I'm guessing, it only takes a moment's lapse in concentration, and a combat that was going your way can really turn sour. Really turn sour. Oh dear. It looks like up here was where it went bad. Oh no, already a bit of a problem here. Well, Spider Jim, you were a fantastic diversion, and hopefully, oh look at that, the gates have shut. So you and whoever this poor idiot is are going to be the only people who die. Fingers crossed. That would be nice. Let's just allow the slaughter to unfold. That's it. Where have you gone? Is he dead already? Did we lose him? Did we lose our boy Spider Jim? Spider Jim, it's a place where spiders go to stop being thin. They lift lots of weights, they get really buff. What the fuck am I talking about? That's enough. Let's catch up with chat, shall we? While this is all unfolding. Hello, Pablo Rasta. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us again. Someone was too smad. It's too sad to get their brain smashed. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. Oh, there's loads of Dwarf Fortress streamers now, Pablo Rasta. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. You'll find so many good streamers. And this stream. They will all complain about going to the surface, more than likely. Or they're all prattling around up there, going, oh yeah, I've got to drink some water. Like idiots. I can imagine a fortress named Arse Candles. Blimey. I'm not sure what I said was tiny, but I was very cross, I'm sure. If you built weapon traps on the edge of the volcano, would be a way to use up wooden weapons. Ah, yeah, that's not the maddest notion. That's not a bad idea at all. Jim tried to end him rightly. Oh, very classic textbook manoeuvre. Where are we going? Trying to sleep while listening to the stream. Everybody quiet now. Don't wake Righteous up. Unless we have to. Then you're allowed to. If he's on fire, wake him up. Then again, I'd imagine being on fire would probably wake you up, right? I don't think you need us going, Righteous? Righteous? You're on fire. I think that would probably be a bit too much. A bit too much. Oh, Telia with the puns. Gold star. Of course a bonus supposed to stay up. Of course. Of course. Oh, I can take the military the military alert off. You are quite right, Sal. There we go. Military alert lifted. And now we only have to worry about the swarm of goblins and trolls on the surface. You know what? Maybe it's time to put a fresh trap array up here at the opening, right? Or maybe it's time to forget about our cares for the surface world and come down and see if we've got any progress on that adamantine digging. No. No miners, no digging, or what the fuck? I mean, yes, what the fuck? Why you no diggy? Why you no diggy hole? What's going on here, dwarves? There should be some activity down there. I mean, obviously we had an alert that would have called all of our miners to the surface. There is that. There is that. That is a kind of almost half excuse. Oh, Druid's Mead. Druid's Mead was found dead. By whom? And how? Why? What happened to Druid's Mead? Sparring. Yeah. Cheesemaker Druid's Mead is fighting. Who did Druid's Mead fight? A beak dog. Well, I mean, Druid's Mead, I don't want to sound too callous, but this is what you get for fucking around on the surface. You're dwarves, not stinking elves. Oh my god, there's more of them. What are these buffoons up to? Oh, Erdin, sitting there, running his fingers through the dense cattails on a pile of vomit while eating willow fruit. What a prick. What a fucking moron. You know what? Maybe we should just look at this as a dum-dum cull, right? We're just expunging some of the less effective genes from our fortress, right? That's what's happening. All of the people who didn't go, oh, I better go inside, when they were told to go inside, they're dead. They're dead. And we'll see how many we end up with in the population after that. Looking at Dwarven Therapist, I can see that we had 100 adults, 1 child, and 0 vulnerable babies. And now we've got 98 adults, 1 child, and 0 vulnerable babies. Vulnerable babies. Oh, 97 adults. It looks like the surface twits are being torn down. Hopefully 97? 97 seems to be the hold. I think we've got 97 dwarves in the fort, which is good. It's a nice number. And at least now we're safe from burglars as well, right? That's the main thing. We should probably allow the trader to leave the depot. He's probably getting a bit thirsty now. Not a good idea to keep him in there. I'm impressed that you didn't let him get to the point of being confused why everyone was being behaved weirdly. Yes, okay, that's a good point. She did intercede quickly and say, ah, yes, alert, turn off. Rather than having me sit here going, they're not doing what I want them to. Ah, why aren't you listening to me, dwarves? Ever set fire to a sleeping enemy in adventure mode? They might not wake up. Oh, okay. I suppose it depends on the effectiveness of the accelerants you use, right? Sure, if you cover them in water and try to set fire to them, that's probably going to wake them up before they burn to death. But if you cover them in sort of super fast burning alcohol / petrol or something, maybe that'll... I don't know, you've got to burn pretty hot to be killed before you wake up, right? I don't know. Pretty grim way to go, though, isn't it? Oh, I'm having a horrible nightmare about burning to death. Thank God I woke up. Oh, fuck! I mean, worst case scenario, right? On fire. Can't get worse than that. Is there a zone up there? There bloody well shouldn't be. Hang on. Let's have a little look. Oh, okay, we've got 94 dwarves. You're right. The happiness numbers do tell us that. And they tell us that someone is sad. What are you sad about? We're in an impregnable fort. Maybe that's why there aren't any babies. It's impregnable. Or impregnantable, maybe. Maybe? Is that how it works? All these idiot corpses. Silly, excuse me. Silly dead dwarves. What are you up to? Why do you think it's a good idea to go on the surface? What possible brand of madness could have gripped you so totally? Right, let's also... is it still Kib? I'm going to have to check. I'm going to see if Kib is our moody lad, and we'll soon find out. Population in Dwarf Therapist now says... Still says 97 adults, which is interesting. I'm guessing maybe those happiness numbers include some of the people who aren't actually citizens. If there shouldn't be any of them in the fortress, but that's what I'm guessing. What was I looking for? I was looking for who was our miserable dwarf, wasn't I? It's Kib. It's Kib. Poor old Kib. Maybe we put Medtob down too? He is a farmer, so he might be useful. Medtob and Kib, you're both going into the mental health clinic. Good luck. Hopefully you get better. They won't get better. There's actually no way to get better. That's why we called it the kill zone. Apparently it's got 11 dwarves currently assigned to it. That doesn't seem right. Or is it supposed to be 11 squares? That also seems wrong. There we go. Right, search for Kib. K-I-B. There he is, Kib the Spinner. Bang. Into the burrow. What's the name of the other guy? Bear with me while I alt-tab over. His name was Medtop. Oh, wait, he's a noble. He's our, what are you? What do you do? Herbalist? That's not a fucking... What? Oh, no, Medtop. Medtop's dying. Medtop's getting killed. Don't worry, everybody. Don't worry, everybody. I'm not letting this sadness spread too far. There we go. Medtop the herbalist. Bam! Up you go. Get into the mental health clinic and then prepare for a smushing. A serious smushing. Right, let's go back down to the digging zone and see if anything's happening. It is, but painfully slowly. If we dig out the rest of the holes now, that should work. Hold on. Oh, look, actually, they are digging over there. That's not too bad. Oh, remember, go down. It's too deep. It's 2 floors deep, scoundrel. It's not that fucking hard to figure out. Why can't I channel? Because I haven't got channeling selected. Haha, that makes a lot of sense. There we go. Oh, wait. Oh, bing bang bong. There we go. That should do it. That should do it. That should get a bit of channeling done. They should come down and do it nice and quickly. And if we can get this whole room channeled out, we can flip that switch, get a load of adamantine, get a load of obsidian made, and then get our free adamantine. It's going to be good. It's going to be very good. Okay. No! What are you doing standing there? Fucking ding dong. Figure it out, mate. Right, here we go. Is that all of the orders put in? Good. So we want to dig one there and one there. Okay. And I would also, priority... Oh, not priority 3. Okay. These ones are priority 1. These ones are priority 2. Oh, sod it. Come on. Careful does it, scoundrel. Don't get sloppy. Getting sloppy is how people get killed. Okay, that'll do for now. That'll do for now. We'll let them dig these 2 out, then I'll finish the row. That's the ideal. The dream. The beautiful, beautiful dream. Sleeping enemies are very resilient to waking up. Oh, okay then. Maybe you could manage, like in the Predator films, pull out their spine and skull in one go. Although that feels like a very likely to wake someone up maneuver, right? Especially if you're starting from the lower end, right? Because I'm assuming the first move in pulling someone's spine and skull out all connected in one piece is basically putting your finger up their bum, right? One finger up the bum, thumb round the back, pinch super hard till you meet on the bone of the coccyx, and then out it comes in one. Probably very difficult to do, I would say, even with the strength of the Predator. Graphic, grim, disgusting. Could be counting gobos. No, he wasn't a noble, Zach Bob. The guy I was talking about, was he a noble? I don't think so. No, I just had him highlighted. I just thought he was a noble because I had him highlighted. Right, up to the surface. Are they in the mental health clinic yet? No, of course not. Why would they be there? Ooh, we've got 10 idlers. We might be able to start focusing on shifting some of that microcline now. That would be nice. Let's give it a crackle. Let's go down to the microcline floor. I'm going to reactivate the dumping zone. Reactivate my dumping zone. Reactivate my dumping zone. Your dump is my only... No, that doesn't work. Doesn't work. I'm not familiar with the songs of... Fuck, I don't even know what band that was. Never mind. Never mind. It could be worse. Okay, we've activated this garbage dump. That's very good. And then we say DBD. Please area dump all of the microcline in this area and put it in the little quantum stockpile. But also, I do wish to put forward a few more conditions. Z, stocks, E, type in wheel for wheelbarrow, and then Control N to get rid of all the ones that have no markings. And then we go down and we undump every single one of them. Hooray! And out we come. Okay. Everybody start shifting that microcline, please. And if you wouldn't mind, stick it there, in the dumpy doo-doo. A dumply wumply. Oh, am I collecting orthoclase in here now? Is that why there's a guy with a yellow stone? I could have sworn this was purely for adamantine. It is just for adamantine. Oh, you better be taking that to a workshop. Ooh, I should check to see if we need to do any memorial slabs. Just for Spider Jim. Didn't we do one for Spider Jim? Let's do a memorial slab for Spider Jim. Fuck it, he deserves it. He ran out there. He tried his hardest. He failed also. Did he fail his hardest? Couldn't say. Not entirely sure. Right, so we need to do all of these. Dink. Down a floor, scoundrel. That's how you do it. Properly, with care. Okay, apparently not. H, there we go. Now we're cooking. Ooh, I should probably check I'm not going over any adamantine here. This is the lowest piece of adamantine there. Oh, I've got ages. Loads of time, don't worry about that. Okay, miners, get down there, do some more diggly wiggling if you wouldn't mind. And to be honest, even if you do mind. That would be the best way for it to happen. Let's have a little look here. Was there an auto-hop zone on the far side of the river? An auto-hop zone? Auto-chop. There should not have been, no, but we'll check. Let's go up to the surface here. Press I. I'm not seeing any zones. It's just dwarves being papagas, I think. I'm fairly confident of it. Fairly confident. Wait, has the siege ended? Huh. Okay. They came along, killed a few people, ended the siege. Interesting. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. I thought they were going to be hanging around for significantly longer, but we ain't opening that gate yet. Not yet. Not until things require it. If we get some traders, maybe we'll shut it down then. That might be good. But until that moment, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. How's the microcline situation going? Okay. Some of it's been dumped. Not a lot of it, but some of it. So that's good. That's a good sign. I have rigged Noble's quarters with a very expensive lever that, when pulled, flooded the quarters with water. Then another dwarf could pull an external lever to open a hatch cover to drain the quarters and discover the body. Ah. It was quite handy for increasing the value of the quarters as well. Hatch cover, great lever could all be masterful. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, get a bit of extra furniture in there. I mean, I have not yet deliberately killed any of my nobles, although I've been tempted with my broker occasionally. Yeah. Highway to the dumping zone. That's what I call my toilet. Obviously they've got much better things to do. Oh, we struck bismuthintite. Where's that happening? Surely not. Let's go further down here. I should really set the hotkeys again, shouldn't I? Makes much more sense. Why was this never told to be dug out? There we go, that's what we want to see. And then priority 3, we'll do that one, we'll do that one. Let's use the actual keyboard because it's going to be more precise. More precise. Higher levels of precision. Priority 4, priority 4, priority 4, there we go. And if I go up a floor, we can turn all of these digging orders into priority 7, so I don't keep having to fanny about. Oh, we've uncovered some ore here, have we? Interesting. What kind of ore is that? It is... oh, bismuthintite, of course. What else would it be? What else could it be? Bismuth apologies. Oh, God. Hello, Fuzzy Logic. Sorry for not saying hello for however long it's been since you've been sitting there in chat. What? Question mark? Huh? Doesn't seem to have been caused by my boys. Oh, it does seem to have been caused by my boys. That's okay, though. Doesn't seem like anyone got washed away. I'm not seeing any screaming dwarves being pulled under. Very nice. Ideal scenario, really. Let's fill in some of these bits here. Go at priority 5. Yeah? Oh, wait. No? Channel. Don't dig. Channel. There we go. Good. Right, everybody happy digging this out? Lovely. DH. Put another one in there. Good. Come on. God, it takes forever to do this, doesn't it? So slow. So fiddly. So slow and so fiddly. There we go. Good. Right, let's take another look up on the surface levels. What's going on here? Still got a lot of idlers. Did all that microcline get shifted? Not yet. But, that said, there is a fairly substantial amount of microcline lying around, so that's going to get replenished fairly continuously. So if I type in DBD, yeah, we can see some of it's already been replaced there. Good. That's what I want to see. The replacement of microcline in my stockpiles. Very good. Food's looking okay. Don't really need to worry about anybody going to the surface for that. Not that we really relied on the surface for food anyway. That was unlikely to happen. Hello, Mr. Chippy. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. I find it easier to get them taken prisoner, so I still technically have them, but they can't make any mandates, and no dwarves get bad thoughts from their deaths. Excuse me. Now, there's a good move. Not making people sad. Because, you know, that can be kind of awkward in these fortresses. People get sad at the drop of a hat. Or, you know, just not having hats in the rain. They get very sad. That's right, a little lockdown spring clean. Get everything nice and tidy while we can't go anywhere. It's going to be fine. If people stop sitting in the library for hours on end reading the old tug books in there, come on lads. Come on, just because I've made a huge collection of smutty tomes doesn't mean you have to spend all day getting your beards caught in your hummingbird-like fists. Hummingbird-like fists? I mean, fists moving like hummingbirds' wings? You get where I was going. The joke didn't need too much elaboration. I feel like there was enough there for you to assemble the parts under your own devices, and if not, if there wasn't enough there, then that's on you, not me. That's not my fault. Heavens above, how could it be my fault? Right, more channeling. Good. How close are we to the adamantine now? We're getting there. We're not too far off it. Let's go back up to priority 2. I'm going to start there, and then we'll pop some in here. There we go. That's it. Nice little run there. Lovely little bit of business. Okay. And that, again, should not impinge. No, we've got one more row after this, and then we're starting to get into territory where I have to be careful not to dig into the adamantine. We don't want any of the loose adamantine to be washed away by lava. That would be bad. There's another sad lad. For Christ's sake, why are they getting so sad? Why are they getting so miserable? And why aren't the miserable ones going to my fucking smashing room? I've told them it's the mental health clinic. I've said, go on, tell someone about your troubles up there. Nothing bad would possibly happen. I mean, it's such a cool place that everybody who's been in there so far has decided not to leave. How does that sound? Go on. Go on, up you go. Up you go. Let a piece of stone drive your skull through your rectum. It'll be good. It'll be good. Very spectacular way to die. Okay, we're starting to get more idlers. This is good. That means that probably all of this... oh yes, look, all of the microcline has been dumped. Nice. So once that's refilled, we can do another run. Get all the microcline dumped again. And then I feel like maybe we move on to orthoclase. Then again, there's some low-hanging fruit here. What have we got here? Quartzite. Maybe I should make it a quartzite stockpile. That might make sense. This stockpile being for adamantine is probably a bit daft, isn't it? Maybe I should be thinking about making a slightly smaller adamantine stockpile elsewhere that they can bring to. Maybe make one round the Craftsdwarf workshops? Did someone just yell? No. think we're okay. I don't think there's anything to worry about. I think we're perfectly safe. Once that refills, I'll send them out for more microcline. That'll be good. Let's just watch these boys mine down here, because they're taking their sweet ass time about it. D, priority 3 please, and I would like to place my priority 3 digging orders in here. I say digging, I mean channeling. There we go. There we go. A little bit of musical accompaniment there. Oh, it's true, we are getting everything tidy, just like Tidy would. Or maybe not. Just like Tidy. Okay, I think this next row... Oh, no, we've still got one more row to dig out. It's all fine. Everybody calm down. No need to poo your pants. Everything's fine. Okay, priority 3, and then we'll get some 4 digging down here. The grid pattern does save lives, very clearly, but it's also a tedious pain in the arse, isn't it? A real bore. Oh, there we go. They're getting there. There we go. And then once we've done that, my plan is to start designating the channels either side of the adamantine and then work our way out from there. And then we should be good, right? That should be fine, shouldn't it? Okay, DH. Go back up to priority 2. And then I can just spam all the way across there. Bonk. Lovely. Come on, boys. Get back down there. You're not going back up here to dig. This shit can wait. It's the other shit that we want you digging. Oh, God, I didn't channel over there, did I? Oh, God, I've been channeling. What a fucking ding-dong. Come on, scoundrel. Play the game the way it's meant to be played, like a human being, not like a chimpanzee randomly smashing the keyboard and screaming in fury. Come on. Come on. You can do better than this. You're better than this. Which I know to be a lie. I'm not. This is exactly how good I am. Okay, so, that got dug out. That's good. DH. So, my channeling orders are back on. And I want to dig either side of this little piece of adamantine here. So, put a diggy there. Put a diggy there. Check I'm not on the adamantine. No, good. Oh, for Christ's sake, don't make them priority 4, though. That's no use. That's not going to help anybody, is it? There we go. Good. Brilliant. Excellent stuff. Get the miners down there, get them digging again. Quick tip for the grid. After the first individual channels have been dug, you can get the channel designation and press Shift arrow key to save time. Shift plus arrow. What? Get the channel designation. Press Shift plus arrow key. Shift plus arrow key. Hello. Oh, I know what you mean. Yes, no, I do. Yes, I did do that. But I'm not always the best at memory stuff. I'm not what you would call a memory man. Right, so we do this one all the way across, like you said, and then go and find which one I need to remove. Oh, for Christ's sake. Channel, don't dig. Which one I need to remove so we don't accidentally take our adamantine out. There we go. Bob. Not that one. Good. Everybody get down here and dig. We've actually reached the adamantine zone. This is the exciting bit. This is the bit that makes everybody tingle. That's right. Get ready for tingly winglies. That's not actually true. This doesn't make anybody tingle. It doesn't even make me tingle. Question mark. What have we suddenly zoomed over to? Some kind of collapse? A section of the cavern has collapsed. That's fine. That's a bit that we wanted to collapse. He says. Did we just lose a miner in there? Nah. No, it's fine. It's fine. Chill out. Everybody relax. Calm down. Why are you just standing there like you've been poleaxed? No? Okay, good, good, good. Those last 2 diggies need to be dug. Is that a piece of obsidian floor? How have we ended up with a piece of obsidian just there? Weird. Okay. Whatever. Alright, settle down, innit? I actually need to press the buttons to start them moving, don't I? I can't just wait for things to happen. That's insane. More collapses. Heavens above. Okay, so let's get our channeling tool out once more. Come down a level and say I want to channel here. And I wish to channel here. But generally speaking, not in between those two. There we go. And then over here we can say dig here, dig here, dig here. That'll do. Brilliant. That'll get it all dug up. Somebody has created a masterwork spinach dinner. I do love a bit of spinach. I do. Hello, Sergeant Indy. Another thing going on. That's fine, that's fine. Did you know, I don't know if you've noticed in the Discord, my birthday cake yesterday was actually branded with Tacoma Games stuff. No shit. My girlfriend put dice on my cake, and just so happens that the Tacoma Games logo is liberally visible if you zoom in on my birthday cake pictures. It's got a little Cthulhu on the top as well. I was very pleased with it. I thought it was a fantastic cake. Also, look, still got decorations up. People can't tell if I was 4 or 40. You'll have to guess. Ah, come on, miners, why are you not digging? What's the deal here? What's the issue? Why no one come down and dig, Oh, they've gone off for a rest. Absolutely unacceptable. Resting? Ugh. You may as well say, I've made a decision. I've decided I'm going to live as an elf for the rest of my life. Which, you know, will get you thrown into the volcano. 100%. Absolutely 100%. Our COVID schedules haven't been particularly complimentary. Oh God, yeah. Let's not hope that you can weather it through at Tacoma Games. That would be best. Not have anybody catch the dreaded lurgy. That would be terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I'm a little bit annoyed they're not digging this out. Come on, I was hoping for real-time diggly wiggling, and they're not doing any of it. Okay, back up to the surface. Seems everything that we want in here has been moved in. That's good. I've got a lot of idlers knocking around, so that's probably a sign that we should be moving more microcline, isn't it? They haven't filled up the stockpile yet, but to be honest, if we wait for them to fill it up, it's going to be a lot longer. Let's just get that microcline stuck in the stockpiles. There we go. And also, probably more importantly, make sure that they don't dump the wheelbarrows. Don't dump the barrows. Just the microcline instead, please. WHEEL. There's our wheelbarrows. Get rid of all the ones that have nothing on them. And then undump. There we go. All of the others. What a wonderful technique I have developed here. Delightful. Okay, so again, our idlers are being occupied with massive microcline shifting. It's good. Very good indeed. But I am still a bit annoyed that the miners aren't down there digging at the adamantine like I want them to be. Having said that, compared to our previous attempts at digging out adamantine, I think this is going a shitload better. Sure, we've had to quit and reload a couple of times, but since we lost the last 2 miners, everything's been going fairly okay. Nothing too bad. My 40th. I started counting when I was born. Yeah, it was my 40th birthday yesterday. Oh, very exciting. For my birthday, I got a Corsair keyboard. Oh, look at that. All lit with RGB, which I've set to just be G. I also got, what else did I get? A little bit of beer, which I've now all drunk. Box of broken biscuits. Very nice prize for my birthday. A couple of my mates clubbed together and bought me Deep Rock Galactic as well, which I know you recommended quite some time ago, Sergeant Indy. But I played it for the first time today, and it's very good. The same birthday as your wife. That's a coincidence. Don't mix us up, for heaven's sake. She'll be furious, and I'll be very confused. It's funny enough. It's my mum's birthday the day before mine, and my best friend's birthday the day after mine. So today was also based on Mars's birthday, which is quite the cluster. Also, my own birthday's on the same day as my cousin's. October's very busy. It's very busy for us. Are they digging any of this shit out yet? The game's not paused, is it? I haven't accidentally somehow giga-paused it, where it pauses and then doesn't tell you it's paused. No? Oh wait, all the orders have been... Oh, idiot, they've been dug out. That's why they're not doing it. They've already finished it, you fucking spam hammer. Okay, so... if we dig out everything here and here, that should mean that we leave the adamantine below unscathed. We're good. We're good. Everybody calm down. There's going to be no scathing going on here. I'll tell you what, Sal, it's worth a go. I would say... my birthday's the 7th, not the 8th. Oh, wait, it's already gone past midnight. My birthday was now 2 days ago. Not one. My birthday's on the 7th. Deep Rock Galactic's well worth a go, Sal. Good for multiplayer as well. 4 players. Maybe we could... I still got to play Dwarf Fortress multiplayer first, though, so let's not get too ambitious. Let's not get carried away making mad plans. Here we go. That's where the adamantine is. One there. No? Fuck's sake. That's right, isn't it? Yep, we're good. Everybody, stay cool, fools. They ain't gonna roll up. All they want is motherfucking donuts. There we go. Keep digging. This is gonna be amazing. Hooray! Birthday synergy. It's amazing. It's like when the planets line up, except it's birthdays instead. Yeah, I played Deep Rock for the first time just before starting the stream, Fuzzy, and I have to say, I like it. I like it. At first, I thought there was going to be a load of sort of microtransaction bullshit, and then I realised it was all just stuff you unlock with in-game currency, and I was totally fine with that. It's good fun. There's one flaw that I can see in it, and I realise this is probably a taste of my own medicine, is the accents of the dwarves. It's got that very, very clear I am an American doing a British accent kind of twang, which makes me go, ugh. Which also gives me a little bit of empathy towards all the people whose accents I have attempted in the past. What a barbarian. What a monster. What a terrible arsehat I am. Let's go down on the floor, get those channeling orders in. We're getting close. Getting close to the mainline adamantine vein. That? Yeah, that. There we go. Come on. Channel the room out, boys. Not like that. Oh my god, not like that. There we go. Good. How does the keyboard sound, by the way? Is it coming through the microphone loud and clear, or is it nice and quiet? Because it's not a mechanical keyboard. I think it's a membrane keyboard. It's got a very satisfying key press texture. Very nice and clunky. I love it. I really like it. But I was hoping it didn't come out too loud. It is nice and quite good. I've got it on my lap below because the microphone's on the table. I would move the camera, but there's a significant chance it would just stop working if I do. What the hell? Why is there flowing magma below? What's going on there? Oh, it's just normal. It's just normal. It's just normal. Settle down. Don't get too excited. Okay. Someone going to come and do that last one? No? Bastards. Go. Dig those out. Yeah? Wrong order, scoundrel. You want to channel them, not dig them? Come on. What are you? Some kind of idiot? Some kind of moron? Some kind of buffoon? Or even some kind of baboon? Definitely not a baboon. I'm reasonably confident I'm not a baboon. Yeah, Sergeant Indy, I'm sure we can find a chance for that. I mean, often enough, I have got 4 friends who clubbed in. No, sorry, 3 friends who clubbed in to get it. But often as not, there's one of us missing. So if you see me playing it, give me a ping. Let me know. Let me know. No, I will do. Yeah, anybody who's sort of like keen to get in. I mean, usually it will be a 1 slot left on a 3-man thing. But I'm definitely up for that. Definitely up for it. Dwarf Fortress save transfers with multiple forts running, swapping the save every year. That is Dwarf Multiplier. Yes, Zach, but also there is a mod that allows you to do multiple user Dwarf Fortress games like at the same time. So we're going to be trying that. Me and Sal agreed that we were going to do it in principle, and then we came up against my incredible social inertia and have yet to have finalised any kind of plan. But hey, that is definitely on me. That's a classic scoundrel move, definitely. Taka 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 taka. I love it. Oh, what did I press? I don't love it. Stop it, scoundrel, you fool. No, I'm afraid the mandrill was removed. Well, I say removed. I had a failure in OBS that meant I had to redo all of the commands, and the only thing that survived was Oily Arnie and the racist ghost. Other than that, they've all gone. They've all gone. I will be remaking them though. I will be getting new ones on the go. I thought about having for some of the other commands I've got, like Your Mother Ate My Dog and all that kind of stuff. I'd have the characters from the movies pop up. That's the plan, at least. That is the plan. Such sweet plans. Okay, let's come across here thusly. I think that's good, right? Yeah, good. No, not good. Stop it. Scoundrel. Silly ass. Oh, you silly ass. What was the name of that ventriloquist dummy again? Lord Tootin? Lord Snooty? I can't remember. Lord Snooty was in the Beano. Very different thing. Lord Charles. That was it, wasn't it? Maybe? Or maybe I'm just remembering something that never actually happened. We'll see. We shall see. No, that was H.P. Lovecraft, not Tesla. Tesla, I'm unaware of the degree to which Tesla was racist, although, you know, given when he was around, I wouldn't be massively surprised if he was. If he was as racist as H.P. Lovecraft, however, I would be shocked. I would be agog. I would be slack-jawed, dumbfounded. Because, I mean, it takes effort to be that bad. Okay, here we go. Are we on the... Oh, yeah, we can still dig all this out. It's fine. Diggly wiggly all the way across here. And diggly wiggly all the way across here as well. Here. Lovely. And that should work. I'm slightly concerned that some of this shit is going to be underneath the area where we've dug the water up. That's going to be a problem if that turns out to be the case, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. We'll see how it works out. Should be good. No, you're crossing over 2 separate Beano stories, Sal. Lord Snooty may have done some crossover stuff with the Bash Street Kids, but the Bash Street Kids was a separate thing. Lord Snooty had his whole own series. I think Lord Snooty was actually in the first episode of the Beano, if I remember rightly, which has not aged well. Some of the cartoon work is, shall we say, a little bit racially insensitive. But hey, what can we do about our 4 bears? Not much. You need at least 5 bears before you can do anything. Ha fucking funny. Scoundrel, you card. You absolute mad lad. Okay, doing that there, and there, and there. Good. We're getting there. We've nearly done the whole room. Very, very powerful digging techniques on display here. Keep going, lads. Come on. H.P. Lovecraft isn't the worst famous respected person from that time period. No, that's true. There are worse people out there. There are worse people out there. People who actually acted on their hideous beliefs. But hey, we can't do much about them either now, can we? Not unless we invent time machines. And even then, do you want to go back in time and kill baby Hitler? It sounds cool until you realise that that's actually going to doom a lot of people who exist now into never having existed. Which is, worrying thought, isn't it? Worrying thought. That means you could be put in the unenviable position of being the person sent back in time to protect baby Hitler. Oh my god, imagine that. There's the worst job in the fucking world right there. Time-travelling bodyguard for Hitler. Baby Hitler though, right? Once he's a grown-up, it becomes too much to stomach. You can't save him anymore. Only while he's a little baby. Where is my music? Where's that stopped? That's better. That's better. How did you get water without mud? What do you mean? There is mud. There's lots of mud here. Lots and lots of mud, Zach Bob. All over the floor. A dusting of mud. I remember Beano and Dandy becoming one publication. Did they? I always used to read the Beano and my sister read the Dandy. Which led me to believe for years that the Dandy was a girls' comic, and then I found out it wasn't. And I was like, oh, fair enough. Why not? Hello, Sanctum Spirit Stone. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. For Tesla, he was a soft proponent of selective breeding eugenics. That's true, very common at the time. Also, very pro-women, and nothing a few minutes of research came up too awful. Oh, that's good. Good. At least he didn't electrocute an elephant like his business rival. If I had a time machine, I'd go back and find out what Stonehenge was really used for and how. That's a good point. That would be interesting. I think I wouldn't mind that. Also, not too far to travel. You wouldn't have to, you could set your time machine up. I'd only have to drive down to Somerset. It'd be good. It'd be nice. You could park quite close to Stonehenge as well. That wouldn't be too bad. Might cause a bit of a backup on the motorway, but whatever. It'd be good. Tom Scott recently informed me that Melville Dewey was kicked out of some librarian group for sexual harassment in 1905. I saw that too, actually. That's very interesting. Interesting to learn. I mean, I wasn't exactly idolising the man in the first place. I wasn't sitting there going, what a decimal system. Wow. But, yeah, interesting to know. Just because you do great things doesn't mean you're not a prick. I bet Genghis Khan was a right nightmare. Follow the Druids for a while. That'd be interesting, yeah. The Druids. I don't know if I had. The only time machine I'm interested in travelling anywhere before the invention of antibiotics in is a bubble time machine, or even better, an observer-only time machine. Something that allows me to look back in time and see what was going on, but doesn't necessarily transport me there, because I don't want to be around a time when there's no antibiotics. Ugh. Scary. Scary, scary shit. Oh, hello. Okay, keep going. That one. Not the one next to it though, and then not that one either, and then that one, and then it's home free all the way. Good. Keep digging, boys. Genghis Khan was apparently pretty chill, aside from the massive bloody conquests. You know what? I don't think that matters. If you're personally a nice guy, but you ordered the slaughter of millions, I feel like that's got to be a black mark, right? There's got to be a black mark in the book against you. Sure, he ushered in an unprecedented age of peace, and, I say that. I mean, apart from the people he was killing, very peaceful empire. Then again, pinch of salt here, everything I know about Genghis Khan, or Genghis Khan, I know from two sources. Dan Carlin's Hardcore History and the videos of that guy I watch who does Mongolian throat singing, Batso Choi or something, I can't remember his name. Let's have a little look in Dwarf. Let me see if I can find him. I'll share a link to his Wonderful Musicians channel. Wonderful Musicians channel? If I type in BAATZ. Oh, yeah, Batsorig Vanchig. Here he is. If I click on this and pause in time, I should be able to... There we go, give you the link. What a lovely piece of music this is. Also, like, what scenery. What amazing scenery. One of the videos he's posted on YouTube, he appears to have his mother sitting next to him with an eagle on her arm. Very common in Mongolian music, that stuff about eagles. If you hear a song in Mongolian, there's a 99% chance it's about either horses, eagles, or Genghis Khan himself. Pretty good. Observer only with a built-in translator. That would be good. Actually, that crosses over with one of my... you know how the 3 wishes scenario unfolds? Your whole rub the genie's lamp, get 3 wishes, etc. I've always thought that one of my wishes would probably be to be able to understand, both in spoken and written form, all human language. Although I do need to go over that with a fine-tooth comb, because I want to be careful of any kind of malevolent wish granting that could be going on. Any kind of wishmaster scenario. I want to be sure that I've worded it correctly so it can't be twisted to work against me. But, you know, that's my general sentiment. The idea to understand all languages, that would be super fucking cool. Imagine how much bigger the internet is for people who can speak, or would be for someone who could speak every language. I mean, sure. I mean, the bulk of it's in English, but there's a shitload of it in other languages that you can't read. I'd be able to watch anime without subtitles. It would be great. So was Attila, if I recall correctly. The reason we remember him as a monster is because the Romans wrote his history, and the Romans justifiably hated him. Oh, intriguing. Pretty chill until someone refuses to surrender. I mean, that's basically the story of human history, right? 10% of Asia has Genghis DNA, so he made a lot of life as well as took it. That's true. Does having a baby, does having a child counteract murder? I feel that feels morally shaky ground. I feel like, yes, Phalone, Temujin. That was his birth name, and also the name of a restaurant near, well, it's not there anymore actually, but a restaurant that I used to go to, which was a Mongolian bar and grill, the only place I've ever eaten shark. The other flag goes up and every living thing within the walls dies. Yeah, and they had that thing where they cut off lots of people's heads as well, and they made the rivers go red. Genghis Khan wasn't particularly worse or better than any other mass conqueror. Well, I mean, unless you gauge him on the effectiveness of his horseback riding bowmanship, in which case he was probably better at that, right? He got worse PR because being glorified as a conqueror is apparently white privilege. Oh, I suppose there may be an element of that at play. That does make sense, doesn't it? That does make sense. The Babel M. That's, yeah, the Tower of Scoundrel. That would be good. Very good. Maybe. He gets great PR in Bill and Ted's. That's true. Well, does he? He's treated as a sort of inarticulate barbarian. And I feel like he wasn't an idiot. I feel like you don't conquer the majority of the known world by being an idiot. Arsehole, maybe. Idiot? Oh, then again, Hitler got quite far, didn't he? And he does appear to have been a thundering fuckwit. I mean, by the time he died, he was injecting himself in the eyes with cocaine and shit, wasn't he? Or was that... What was he? He had a doctor that gave him... Like, you look at the list of drugs he was taking towards the end of World War II, even before, like, that period, and you sit there thinking, wow, this explains so fucking much. Because World War II, very much a cocaine war, right? Not in the literal, like, fighting against Pablo Escobar kind of sense, but very much the kind of war that people come up with when they're off their fucking minds, right? Maybe not. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I'm talking madness. Maybe I'm talking nonsense. Morally shaky, especially considering the lack of consent involved. Well, it's very hard to find people willing to consent to being... Oh, you mean the babies? Yes, that does make sense. Yeah, if anything, he's not cancelling out the murders. He's doubling down on them. He's putting a little flourish on his bad boy reputation. Excuse me. The Vandals, Fuzzy Logic's been pushed off the top of chat for me, were a very cultured tribe, but the Romans wrote that history too. Oh, intriguing. They were also a pretty good band. I used to like the Vandals. Probably still would. I saw a video of Bad Religion performing recently, like an actual recent performance, and the singer has, he's gone full Picard with the haircut. And he definitely looks like a teacher. I know he is a teacher, but he really looks like a teacher now. Where were we? To be fair, a lot of the surviving history is written by people conquered by Genghis Khan. You know what? I watched a documentary recently about historic China. And there's a period in their history where they built massive treasure fleets and sailed around the world, potentially, maybe not, potentially even as far as the Americas, although that's a fairly big call. But the whole history of it got expunged when some other dynasty took over. It was amazing. There was this eunuch admiral who went all the way around the world. Well, not all the way around the world necessarily. But he went all the way around to Africa and he came back with a fucking boat full of giraffes and rhinos and all sorts of crazy shit. Interesting story. Well worth a look. Where were we? Oh, Pablo Rasta wants the Chief Gelder. Oh, that will slow Khan down. He didn't know about most of those drugs, not until his doctor got him hooked. Maybe his doctor was a time traveller trying to kill him off before he could finish his plans. That's possible, isn't it? That's actually quite a good cover, right? Send back in time someone with good medical skills from the modern era, have them sort of go, oh, don't worry, I'll keep you going. And then at the right crucial moment when there was no one to step up and replace him, or anyone willing to go, yeah, my turn, they just pushed him over the edge, filled him up with cocaine and convinced him to blow his brains out. Good move, time-travelling doctor. Grats. GG. That tends to be the way it goes, though, with people history remember as barbaric. The surviving history is written by their enemies. True. But then again, people do already, though, don't they? I'm just thinking, I think the history that was written about the Third Reich, probably fairly balanced, I would say. It's not exactly hagiography. Is it? Is that the good one or the bad one? Hagiography, is that? I don't know. But it's not exactly exaggerated. Oh my god, where am I going with this? This feels like I'm sort of like going, hello, do we have any mad people in the audience? Is anybody watching who believes extremely, really troubling conspiracy theories? Because now's the time to pipe up. Don't pipe up. Don't pipe up, please. I don't think there's been many wars we'd think of as weed wars. That's true. Then again, Vietnam War, apparently, quite weedy. But obviously, that wasn't the primary one. Apparently, a lot of people got addicted to heroin during the Vietnam War and the Korean War, and then just stopped when they came back. Which is good, I suppose. Good. 99th Sergeant Indy, sleep tight. See you soon. To be honest, if that was the time-travelling doctor, he was really bad at the whole kill Hitler thing. Well, the key thing, I think if you're doing the time-travelling killer historical figure, you have to be killing them at the point where there's nobody to replace them who could be potentially worse, right? I feel like everybody knows that like Hitler was a cunt, but he was also surrounded by power-hungry cunts, and like at least one of them would have probably gone, aha, and tried to step in, right? I feel like the key point about time travelling to kill Hitler is when you kill him and how. And, you know, if you're just sitting there pumping him full of cocaine and you know, crazy drugs, honestly, you're probably one of the most effective people in the war keeping him from winning it, right? Keep him crazy. Fill him up with the crazy juice, man. I mean, sure, maybe some of the domestic policy may go really badly, but maybe the war will be shorter for it. I don't know. Time travel. Sticky subject. Very difficult. Did you ever hear about the documentary that was about Hitler surviving the war and hiding out in South America? I haven't seen a documentary about it, but I am familiar with the premise of the theory. A lot of Nazis did go to South America. There's a few very Germanic-looking towns in places like Brazil with a sort of shady history. But I'm pretty sure, didn't the Soviets find him? I think the Soviet troops made it when they got to Berlin. They found his body, and I can't remember. They had it was recently confirmed that the Soviets had found his body and hidden it or something. I can't remember. Something to do with that. Oh, good shooting, Sal. Destroyed. Oh, okay. Good. I've got to go in and do the namey thing. It looks like Pablo Rusta's requested about 3 different dwarves here. Craziness. That's true. The old I nearly said Werner von Herzog, which Werner von Herzog. That is not a name. Werner von Braun. He ended up working for NASA, didn't he? And he was a full-blown Nazi. Not even like an Oscar Schindler type character, an actual sort of Dr. Strangelove type guy. Isn't he the guy Dr. Strangelove is based on? Maybe I'm wrong. Civ 7. There's an interesting premise for the next Civilization game. As you see, the intro screens, like the beautiful strains of Baba Yetu over a fading out image of Hitler's face. I don't feel like it's going to be the most wonderful thing ever to be seen. Still unconfirmed. Interesting. I have a buddy whose family is from Colombia but has a German last name. Well, there you go. There's all the evidence we need. The grave was dug up and had 3 bodies in it. None of his. Oh, okay. Interesting. Where's Waldo? He's called Wally over here. It's called Where's Wally in the UK. I don't know if that's worldwide or not. I don't know why they changed his name from Waldo or Wally to the other one in the different territories, though. It's not like Wally isn't a name in the US, and it's not like Waldo isn't a name here, is it? Or maybe it isn't. Who knows? I think there's a lot of German people who are pretty confident their grandparents were Nazis. Yeah, I tend to think that too, Ravelin. If Hitler was at large, I feel like people would have been... And also, I feel like... Because Mossad have been going around killing Nazis for decades. They've been getting Nazis on the lam all over the world for quite some time. I feel like if Hitler's a fairly substantial target to hide, right? People would have found him. Then again, people believe Elvis and Bruce Lee are both dead, so maybe I'm wrong. So, our starving herbalist. Probably, you know what, Pablo Rasta? I'm not sure you want this guy as yours. I mean, he's not doing well, is he? Let's check to see if they've actually gone and reported to the mental health zone. Not yet. Let's find old Kib and figure out why he's not sitting in the right area, why he's not getting smashed. There he is, attending a meeting. Why are you attending a meeting? And where are you attending a meeting? Because I very, very definitely told you to go up here and sit in the kill zone. Take me to the killing zone. Where are you, Kib? Oh! Different Kib. Stop panicking, everybody. Another different Kib. I should actually do a search, shouldn't I? That's probably the quickest way to find the Kib. Yeah, look. Kib Attia-toesed spinner. Bosh. Should be in here. Shouldn't be out there fannying around. Oh, I don't think I'll go to the mental health clinic. I think I'll keep moaning and whining. Oh. Good God. What if Elvis and Sasquatch were both hiding Hitler? Well, then I would hire the actor David Suchet, who was both Poirot and the hunter out of Bigfoot and the Hendersons. And he'd be able to pick a little bit of hair up off the ground, suck it a bit and go, Hitler! And march off into the woods and blow his brains out. That's what I would do. Is that a bit of, does that even make sense? Not entirely sure I made sense there. Oh, by the way, says Druid's Mead, my fort dropped from 60 frames per second, locked to 5 frames per second earlier. The fix I found might help you get some frames per second back. Oh, interesting. What was that? What was that? Harold Beaver says, I work with a woman whose grandparents moved to Canada after World War II. She was born on April 20th, and her grandfather called her his little Hitler. Yikes. Ow. Oh, Dad, please, no. Claycree says, I think it's been long enough. I can finally reveal the truth. I am Hitler. I've been living beyond the Antarctic ice wall, which blocks off the edge of our flat Earth. Ah, now you're talking sense. That makes a lot of sense. Has anybody seen that movie with the soundtrack by Liebeck? It's Nazis on the Moon. What was it called? They've got a sequel coming out. Iron Skies. That's a fun little movie. Very silly. Very silly indeed, but fun. Is Derp Dog still alive, says Rough Rapaz. I think so. I'm not certain, but we will have a check. We'll check in a minute. I'm just going to get the last stages of this adamantine extraction operation on the go. And then once I've done that, we will check to see if Derp Dog is still alive. Derp, 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 derp. Sorry, attempting to do the Seinfeld soundtrack, which of course I am ill-equipped to do, being the silly fool I am. Cool. And that one can be dug out? Yeah, it can. I love this track. I know I say it repeatedly, but I do. Okay, there we go. There's some more digging to be done. Get down there and clear that out. And we can have a little look in Dwarf Therapist. Let's go over there. And also a little catch up with chat. Now we know you aren't Hitler because the Nazis didn't believe in a flat Earth. Ah, well there we go. But he could have been presented with evidence. he might have understood. Also, just think how fucking old Hitler would be now if he hadn't plastered his brains over the wall of his bunker like he should have done in the first place. I mean, he's not he's not going to be in the age group that's using Twitch, is he? He's going to be in the age group that's going, in my day, things were much better. Oh, wait, no they weren't. I ruined everything. I made the world into a horrible hell of war and mass murder. I nearly said mass Mordor. Heavens above. Imagine that. If only the war had been reduced to a Tolkien tale. That would be nice. Hitler could be the Loch Ness Monster. You never know. My friend nearly ran him over while he was still dressed as Poirot. Oh, intriguing. Amazing. I haven't seen the Stompy Kitties Lieback video. I've seen the... I've heard their wonderful rendition of Jesus Christ Superstar, but I haven't seen the kitty video. Close cavern access, then use df hack command rev flood. Okay, well we've already covered off the caverns. I'm going to try it now. Rev flood. Does that hide the caverns again? Which is going to be a problem if it does. Hides and re-shows the map from the cursor. Fixes the slowness when caverns and magma seas, etc. are revealed. Okay. I might do that in a bit. While we're hovering around 30 frames per second in general, I might not do that. But if we start dropping below 30, I'll give that a crack. So, says Pablo Rasta, I've been trying to help out the DF Roundtable podcast. Would you, the Scoundrel M, consider doing an interview with those fine folks? It seems all the streamers want to be asked by the podcast, and the podcast prefers to be approached. Yeah, if you want. I mean, I hope you've got a fucking editor, because I mean, I have said things that probably shouldn't have been published just this evening. So feel free. Esports Hitler. Oh, imagine that. Imagine there was a massive esports. Imagine the next Dota tournament. There was like a huge fracas or uproar because the winner stood up and then someone ran up and pulled his mask off and turned out it was like a 110-year-old Hitler. How old would Hitler be if he hadn't done the right thing? Quick check. I'm going to type in Hitler's age and see what that comes up with. 56? Holy shit, if he was 56 when he topped himself in World War II, he would be very old now. 1889. Right, let's change Hitler's age. If not dead. This is going to get me on a list of idiots. Hitler's teeth reveal Nazi dictator's cause of death. Death of Adolf Hitler. Adolf Hitler Wikipedia page. Hitler's teeth confirm he died in 1945. Why did Hitler hate the Jews? He was a fucking crazy idiot. How did Adolf Hitler die? And how old was he? No, I want to know how old he would be. So what? So 1889 it says he was born, right? So 1890. So in 1990 he would have been 100. Which was 30 years ago, so he'd be 130. I was pretty close with my guess. My Hitler instincts are on point. I'm very good at estimating the age of historical dictators. Like Genghis Khan, I reckon he'd be what? About 1036? Check it. I'm probably right. It's my skill. It's my blessing and my curse. Where are we going here? I'm really tempted to CC all the DF streamers and the podcast and get some really good insights into the community. Well, anyone wants to interview me or wants me to interview somebody, I'm up for that. I used to blag my way into gigs by interviewing people. We had hours and hours of taped interviews with metalheads and punk bands, and none of it ever saw the light of day because they hadn't invented YouTube. It was terrible. It was terrible. 121. Okay, I was well off. I wasn't even right on my second guess. That is older than the world record oldest person other than biblical figures. Actually, if he's 1899, isn't... Red Dead Redemption 2 is set in Baby Hitler era. Oh man, imagine the DLC. Right, we're going to go kill Baby Hitler. Who's Hitler? I don't understand. Why are we killing this baby? Don't worry, it'll all make sense in about 100 years. It'll be fine. That's true. Mecha Hitler would get a plus 50 lifespan, so potentially could go there. We'll see. It was certainly in Wolfenstein that was the thing, right? Like Castle Wolfenstein? Right, back to Dwarf Fortress. Enough of this nonsense. Enough of the Hitler talk. Too much Nazi chat. That's what I think. Right, let's get some channeling going on again. If I go down a couple of floors, figure out where the adamantine is. It's there. Oh, Christ, that's right in... Oh. Once again, I find myself compelled to mutter the word fart knockers. Or phrase, even. Not a word, it's a phrase. Just in case anyone's unfamiliar with its meaning. It's a buttock. A fart knocker is a buttock. Like knockers, or tits, either side of your bumhole where the farts come from. So there we go. An unnecessary explanation of a joke, but it did consume a few minutes of stream time, didn't it? Oh my god, it's already 2:15. Where's the time going? I've been live for 2.5 hours. I've got to the point now where I can't even justify taking a break. God damn it, I'm having a biscuit. I'm having a biscuit, even though I'm parched as anything. Here we go. Let's get a biscuit. What have we got here? A bit of a nondescript biscuit. A tedious one, in fact. Kind of like a... Oh, actually, no. I thought this was a shortbread. It was more like those coconut Nice biscuits or nice biscuits. You ever had them with the sugar on top? I like them. They're very nice. I can put those in my mouth one after the other and just never stop. That's true. If you kill baby Hitler, it'll never make sense. Unless there's another person who takes over the Hitler role, at which point you can turn to the person who killed baby Hitler and go, it would have been that baby would have been this guy. Maybe not. According to a new theory of time travel, you would create a paradox. Wouldn't create a paradox, but instead create a new timeline. Well, if the multiverse hypothesis turns out to be true, then effectively time travel could be done by just stepping into a parallel dimension that is just further behind, a copy but further behind, technically existing in the same multiverse time stamp, but you see what I mean? Like Sliders. Sliders had a few stories where it was basically just time shifted, right? You barely remember. You could brew up in a couple of minutes, just mute us for 2 minutes. That's true, and I do need to go to the loo. That would make sense. There was a video about quantum suicide that looked into that theory. Oh my goodness. I don't think I'd want to bet my bet all my chickens on that particular theory. That sounds like you'd go a bit mad. The Hawking experiment where you shoot yourself 5 seconds before you shoot yourself. Oh my god. There's a paradox right there. Very difficult to reconcile that one. Oh, I've left it paused. What an idiot. What an idiot. I'll tell you what, let's get rid of the camera for a second. I'm going to mute the microphone. Hopefully these digging orders will get done and nothing too bad will happen in the... what? Warm stone located? Oh, fuck off. Come on. Come on, lads. I'm going to mute the microphone and then I'm going to head off and I'm going to get myself a drink and do a wee-wee. Just bear with me a moment. If anyone turns up and starts going, what's going on? Just let them know. Just let them know. Keep them informed. Hello everybody, I'm back again. I'm a horrible barbarian. I I noticed that I forgot to scrape the kids' plates clean after dinner. And there's some chicken dippers with chips and beans that's been out on the side for... ...9 hours. I just ate the chicken dippers. What an idiot. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just got back here and had a biscuit, shouldn't I? Makes much more sense. Much more sense. Okay, here we go. Let me have a quick sip of my tea to go in the games. Okie dokie. I mean, I'm quite happy to be approached or approach. Either way, I'm amazed anyone would want to interview me. But what the heck? Why not? If it's for DF, easily. Just having a little look down here. Hot stone pause, that's a good point. There we go. No, I haven't finished eating the biscuits. There's still plenty of biscuits. I just couldn't stop myself eating that goddamn chicken dipper. Calming. Calming voice. Right, let's unpause this mad lad. There we go. Need to dig out some more of this, don't we? There we go. Stop notifying me about hot stone. I don't care. Dig it anyway, alright? That's how I feel about the whole thing. Do you understand? Yeah? You're going to take my my requests, my orders, my demands on board? I hope so. Pardon me. What a monster. Wait a minute. Why is this one not dug out? Oh, okay. That's why. Okay, this is good. This is good. That can all be done now. Resume. No more hot stone nonsense. I don't care about your hot stone nonsense. Hot stone nonsense, da 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 da. Hot stone nonsense, da da da. That's it. I refuse to conduct the interview in English. I'm only going to do it in musical interpretation. Bow. So, how's the year been for you, scoundrel? Bow, 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 bow. That's not the best interpretation. I don't think if a song were to be used to concentrate the essence of 2020, I don't think it would be Iron Man, would it? It would be something else. Probably something worse. Okay, so seeing as this has not ended up quite how I wanted it, let's do some channeling. Now, okay, so the theory goes thusly. Up to here. That's how high I can go. Bosh, there we go. There's a channel right there. It's all good. It doesn't go through into the water. Yeah, it's all good. So I'll let them dig that out. And we'll start expanding along this way a bit. Which is useless because I built my water supply slap bang over the top of my adamantine. What a fucking ding-dong scoundrel. You maroon. You biffle baffle. You slam paddler. I mean, all words that mean nothing, but I say them anyway, out of exasperation and fury. Sheer, unadulterated fury. There we go. Get down there. Start digging, lads. Hot stone nonsense sounds like a very cheap Sid James spin-off movie about building work in Spain, a proto-Auf Wiedersehen pep with a lot more wolf whistling. It does, but it also sounds like something that might be a Sid James themed yoga retreat thing. The hot stones on the back. That's definitely a thing they do. I've seen it. Maybe bring back the plague released by cattle decapitation in 2019. Cattle decapitation, the practice or the band? That's what I need to know. Oh, bum. Okay, I think I've fluffed that already. Doesn't matter though, doesn't matter. If we go up to here, that should not... No, that's fine. That's fine. We can do that. And I also want to channel on this side that far. Okay, that's good. 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 I've lost where I am, but that's fine. Back down to... There we go. Okay, miners. Get mining. Yeah, are you going to do it? Or are you just going to fan your... There we go, they're doing it. They're doing it. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. No need for any kind of worrying. Let's have another biscuit. Why not? When in Rome, as they say. Although I don't think it's actually when in Rome, eat biscuits. I think the correct term is when in Rome, eat biscotti. Is biscotti Italian? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm sure I love a custard cream though. Oh, what a biscuit. Possibly my favourite biscuit, I think. Very strong showing. Pizza does make more sense. I do love pizza. Friday night's our pizza night. I go down to Sainsbury's and get one off the deli counter. They're really good. And they're a shitload cheaper than ordering one in. I get a right ump on when people order pizza, and especially at my house. I'm like, I'm not paying 20 quid for a pizza that costs £2 a mate. And I know I sound like I might be exaggerating there, but I'm not. It really irritates me. Also, I like to put my own toppings on stuff as well. That's nice. I like to buy a vegetarian pizza and just slice up some chilies and stick it on the top. That's always nice. Or chicken and peppers. That's also a good one to add chilies to. The hot one's quite nice, but I don't know. The little extra element of DIY really makes a difference. Okay, going to channel out this one here. Is that going to breach any water? 'Tis not. Fantata. Keep channeling, lads. Get down there. Actually, do I need these walls here? I don't think I do I? There we go. Take those out. They're not practical walls anymore. They're impractical walls. There we go, lads. As long as I'm careful not to take out the stairs, it'll be fine. Can I do here? Oh yeah, I can do there, that's good. All fine, no need to worry. And I think that might actually take us past the point we need to go to in order to get the adamantine. Good, very nice. Come up here. Can I do a channel on this row? I can. Good. Don't do it down here though, you silly, silly man. Go from there down to there. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Wear a toga. Praise backers. The typo negative song. I'm going to be mining out the adamantine spire. Volcano temple may be up top on the volcano, but down here I think it's all about extracting resources. It's all about those sweet, sweet resources. Sweet resources. Ba, ba, ba. Okay, this feels not too bad. Feels not too bad. So, here. Okay, it's difficult to channel round, but it can be done. It can be done. Right, let's get some more channels dug. This bit here. Oh, there. Okay, we'll do that hole. Also that hole. Wait, not that hole. Stop it. So we're digging one there. Yep. 2 adamantine and then 1 there. Okay, that's cool. We'll dig those out, then I can start digging elsewhere. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. We should probably dig out this area as well, although I should do that by channeling. I'll do it this way. That's good. Make it priority 5, just a bit lower priority than the channeling. Get the channeling done first. That's the best way to do it. Come on everybody, get digging. I suppose I could open the floodgates and that might make things a bit easier to work with around here. Do we need to even go in around here? I don't think we do, it'll be fine. Come on, somebody, don't run off. Oh, you cheeky little fucker. Okay. It's being done. We're good. We're good. Come on, back down again. If you don't mind. There we go. There's the channel. Lovely bit of channeling there. Very good. Powerful channel work. Powerful channel work. I think we could actually dig out these bits as well, couldn't we? Or does it make more sense to channel them out? I think it does, doesn't it? DH. Let's do it here. Channel down like that. Channel up like that. I haven't pierced the waters. Nope, it's all good. And then, yeah, just let that go for now. Presumably. You know what I am going to do actually? I'm going to pause quickly. I'm going to do a quick save because I don't think we've had a save throughout the entire stream so far, and if I were to lose all this delicate mining work that I've done, it would be a problem. It would be quite the issue for me. Ah, tasty, tasty. Come on, save. You can be quick. Surely. Don't make me eat another biscuit in protest. Don't make me get any fatter than I already have. Oh, look, there's the E from one of those nice biscuits I was talking about. Mmm. We're on the top of the spire here. This is the very upper limit of the spire. However, I'm not sure how deep it goes. How deep is your spire? How deep is your spire? I really need to know. It's very exciting stuff. The save, not so exciting. I am slightly regretting it, even though it's probably going to be for the good of the fortress in the long run, right? If you're running DF half, Control-Alt-S is the shortcut. Oh, DF hack you mean? Yes, okay, Control-Alt-S. I will bear that in mind. I won't test that immediately after this save completes. I feel like that might be a little bit counterproductive, but I will remember it one day. One day, somewhere over the rainbow, my memory took something in. One day. Come on, save, you're taking too long. This is unacceptable. Ah, excellent. This is acceptable. Come on, miners, get down here. We are so close to flipping that lever and getting ourselves some sweet adamantine. Sweetie, sweetie, adamantite. Why have we paused? Stopping production on yarn socks. Is that really the reason for pausing stuff? Popultron appears to have been found dead, but worse things have happened. I don't think we need to worry about that too much. Come on, channel out those channels, for goodness sake, you're taking forever! Maybe I should... yeah, I'm going to dig these out actually. Hopefully, I won't dig out this one. What's below that? It's okay, we don't need to dig that one out because there's adamantine below it rather than magma. So that's fairly safe to not have water go into, it's good. It's a good. Don't worry. Okay, dig that channel out. There we go, there we go. Now we're cooking on gas, presumably. I come up here, we can put another channeling order in there. But also, let's look below and see what else we can dig out. Now, this hole can go, right? Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, baby. Alright. That'll do for now. I'm going to have to do this very piecemeal, one at a time. I don't really want to lose anything. Don't have to re-go on that save. Keep channely wanneling. There we go. Diggly wiggly jiggly boo. So back on the channels. Is that a place I can channel? This a place I can channel? Yeah, channel there. That's fine. That's fine. What about here? Do we want to channel there? Yeah, we do. Channely, channely. What about here? No, don't do that one. What about here? Yes, that is fine. Channely, wanly. Channely, wanly. Or, in Street Fighter 2, Chun-Li, Wun-Li. Lovely. Okay. Designate channels. Start again. Do we want that one? Yeah, we do. What about this one? Yeah, baby. What about this one? No, baby. What about this one? 9, baby. Sorry, I don't know why I'm suddenly saying baby so much. There we go. That should be enough to keep them going. Don't dig out the stairs. No, we're not digging out the stairs. Not yet. Not ever. But I don't think I think we're all right. I think we're fine. The order is not on the stairs. Actually, what about this bit down here? This entire area here should be fairly obvious candidate for digging out, right? Yeah. But we'll start over here because it's so far away from the stuff. Huh? Oh, yeah. Channel, don't dig. That one can come out too. That's good. Then we don't want to do anything across here up until there. So, Tray difficile. It's okay though. Dig one there, and then we'll have to come back bit by bit after they've dug it, because otherwise it's going to cause absolute fucking bedlam. Somebody come down here and dig. Oh, that's hot. That's lovely and hot. Has my phone charged up? Hooray, it has. What about this phone? Oh, both of my mobile phones have charged up. Oh, that was the other thing I got for my birthday. I forgot to tell people. Oh. Okay. There's a mute button on the keyboard, remember that. I got a new set of wireless headphones. Bluetooth earbuds. Very nice. Sony. Fancy pants. Can't use them on my PC. Don't have a Bluetooth adapter for the PC yet, but I do plan on getting one. I do have that plan all ready to go. They've done all the channeling. I have no roots. What are you talking about? DH, that's what I want. There we go, that's better. Just make sure I'm not... Nope, I'm not, it's fine. It's all fine. Stop panicking. Everybody calm down. Put your willies away. Gentlemen, put away your willies. Don't wave them around in a panic. That's not becoming of a gentleman. But it will be coming if you keep waving it around. Okay. Very slow here getting all these miners. It's because I keep letting them finish the jobs and head back onto the stairs, so it causes all sorts of delays. Terrible. Terrible. Terrible, terrible delays. It's 20 to 3. I better start thinking about if I'm going to be raiding anybody after the stream. Let me get my phone up. Let me open up my phone and see if there's anybody streaming. It's going to be a little while before we go and raid them, but we may as well be prepared, right? Be prepared. So bright. What? App update? No, not now. Later. Later! For fuck's sake! What have we got here? So, Pythania's still going. Apparently, birthday boy stuff going on there too. Maybe we'll raid her at the end. Niridun, of course, is going as well. Doing very well there with the extra life stuff. And Nico Live. So there's plenty of people streaming. We've got at least 3 possible, I was about to say victims, but 3 possible people to raid after the stream. So that's all good, isn't it? What was the thing that caused the pause there? Or was that me pausing it? Probably was me, wasn't it? Yeah, makes sense. Okay, come on down here, guys. Get your dig on. I'm ready here with my fingers poised over the D and H keys so I can set the next channeling order once you're done. Don't you worry. It's going to be groovy. Groovy. Anybody? We're not paused? No, we're not paused. It's all good. I keep seeing the notification at the bottom of the screen that they can't find adamantine wafers, but soon the tune will change. It's going to be a lot more exciting. Adamantine wafers galore. Anyone going to come down and do this, or am I going to be waiting forever? Oh, there's another one been picked up. That's good. What about this one? I'm going to pick this order up. Here we go. Bang. Now dig this one. What do you mean I have no roots? I'm not a tree. Why would I have roots? There we go. Ha ha ha, what a pun. Nobody going to dig this one out? Nope. Apparently 0 fucks are given. Oh god. D, H. There we go. And then we pop another channel order out here. You know what? If I make this 6 and this 7. There we go. That should give him a little while to keep him down here. Lovely. DH priority 4. Run that there. Lovely. Somebody get in and do that. Anybody get in and do that? There we go. That's what we want to see. Stop it. Cool to dig there, right? Okay, only one more to dig out and then we're done with that bit. That's good. That's very good. Come on. Diggy diggy down, down. Diggy diggy down. No, not going to do it. Not interested in picking up that task. Anybody? There we go. DH. Can we dig that one out? Yes, we can. Okay, things looking pretty sweet here actually. So D, let's get rid of these while we can. Okay, that's good. That's good. Get those dug out as well. As long as we get the general outline of the adamantine done, it should be good. Okay, can we dig around here? Oh, we can dig all over the place around here. This is fine. So that hole there, put a hole there. Bit awkward actually. Okay, let's just get these holes dug. This will do for now. Come on, almost there. You're almost there, scoundrel. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. DH. Pop another one there and one there. Because of course, oh why not? Has that been dug out? No, that's a stone floor. Dig that out as well. There we go. Nearly there. We're so close. That flow doesn't seem good. Oh, I dug into a bit of adamantine. Oh. You fuckaroon. Well done. Well done, scoundrel. You spam-fingered banjo buggerer. Very disappointed in myself there. Incredibly disappointed. Come on, dwarves, get down here and actually channel some of this shit out. Can't take actually forever. Have to get stuff done. Diggy diggy. That one in there. Good. Done. Anybody? Once this is done... Oh, here comes the save. Here comes the save. Turns out I never needed to do the quick save. But whatever. Whatever. I am going to have to check to see if my mental health clinic is being attended. I'm a fairly disappointed young fella. Young? 40, I'm not young. I'm a fairly disappointed fella about the lack of attendance at the mental health clinic. I definitely said, 2 of you, up there now. You're going to get your brains smushed. And they both ignored me, which I don't think is good. It's a bad precedent to set for the rest of the fortress. If I say, get smushed, turned into a sort of smear of pate on the floor, I mean it. I'm not offering it up as an option. Not some kind of holistic healing centre. This isn't part of the NHS. What do you expect? To get better? No. No, you're here to die. You're here to be executed. Could put them in a squad and station them. That is also a good option. I do have a squad for that, in fact. I don't know why I didn't think of it earlier. What a fool. Once the save's done, I can take a look. That's right, an NHS drawbridge. Very effective. Stops all sadness immediately. And permanently. Come on, save. Give me a break. Don't be a little bastard. Oh yeah, I've got 20 quid's worth of Steam credit here as well. Very exciting. Sweet birthday treats. I'll have to think of what I can get with that. I don't have as firing range for Mark's dwarves, Zach. Unfortunately, my knowledge of dwarves doesn't quite extend to getting them to correctly operate crossbows, which is annoying because I feel like a crossbow unit would be a very powerful tool to add to my repertoire, but sadly, it's not to be. Not to be. Over here, I want to dig out some more shit. This one here. Yep. Dig that out. What about this one? No diggity. Oh, there we go. He's coming down doing it pretty fast, though. That's nice. DH. Don't want to dig there. Yeah. And therefore here. 9. And therefore here. Yeah. And therefore there. Good. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're slowly peeling back the ground. I've got to be careful not to dig myself into a corner where I can't get them back up the stairs. That's going to be a problem. And again, we've got a little pathway here. That's fine. That's fine. Stop panicking, scoundrel. Now is not the time for an undignified scramble for the exits, is it? Never is. You just need to go to the supply page of military and assign them ammo. It's both not difficult and not as effective as you'd imagine. Relies on lucky roll shots. Oh, okay. Crossbows and quivers. I think I've had it happen before. I think I've managed to get it working once before, and I never bothered after that for some reason. Is it because they're shit? I mean, it could be. Could be. Oh wait, I need to put more dig orders in here as well, don't I? Okay, you're fine, which means you're fine? You're fine. You're fine? Yeah, you're fine. Good. Bang. Lots of digging. Lovely work. Good, good. You do that. If I come up here, I can put a few more orders in for digging that would hopefully keep them down here for a while. 7. 6. Shouldn't have done that. 5. There we go. 4. There we go. Down there. And then if I cancel that, there we go. Lovely. Go down the floor. Make everything 3 or higher priority. We're all good. Here we go. These 2 here can come out. Very nice. And I think we can also suffer a bit of digging over here as well. Lovely. Clay Crew says, I've had everything set up with bolts and quivers and set wood bolts to training only and metal ones to combat only, and they still didn't pick up bolts consistently. Yeah, I've had trouble getting them actually to use their crossbows in combat. I mean, as anything other than a club. Okay, we can't dig too heavily around there, but actually we're good. We're good because this little pathway here acts as an excellent pathway to my stairs. Brilliant. Hey, that is where I was going, right? Yeah, there, up there, and right there. Yeah. It's okay, it's fine. It's gonna be fine. Nobody panic. Nobody panic. I mean, feel free. If you must panic, panic. I mean, I can't stop you. It'd be madness of me to try and prevent it. But you know, there's no need. There's no requirement. Maybe burrow some miners. We could. Will that save faff or add faff? Difficult to judge it, to be honest. Should probably click on Dwarf Fortress again, and there we go, close that down. We're almost there. There's a little bit more channeling around here that needs doing, but once that's done, we're all good. Are we good here? Yeah. And then there. Yeah. And further down, no, not there. Okay. Which is fine. Which is fine. There we can dig. There we can dig. There we can dig. But not there. Here? Oops. Of course, sir. Of course, sir. Dig away. And there as well. Also perfectly available for digging. Good. Come on. Get that dug in. Get that dug in, did. Mind you, they do this pretty damn sharpest, don't they? When they're down here, just power through it. No questions asked. Okay, there's those orders put in. Still waiting for the vertical ones over here to get done, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Could you trap some miners here by locking a door for a bit? I could. Yeah, you may panic, Sal, if you wish, but I wouldn't recommend it. It's not the best way to be. Are there any chickens in this fortress? Maybe. Oh, hello. What does it mean? Oh, thank you very much. What a lovely cheer. Much appreciated. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us again. What was I doing? Doing some mining. That was it. Got a starving horse. Interesting. Designate H. What am I channeling out now? Here, basically, isn't it? There, and there. Think that's all safe? It is. That's not safe, nor's that, but that is. So we can dig there. Can't dig there. Can dig here, maybe? We'll leave it for now. I'm not going to dig there right now. Oh, Kib the Spinner slips into depression. Well, if he had gone to our mental health clinic, that wouldn't have happened. He would never have got that sad. Why are we suddenly down here? Oh, there's a cabin section collapsing. Meh. Very much meh. Is it though? What the hell? How much collapsed? Lots? Just a little. Did we lose anybody? We didn't lose anybody. It's fine. I told you not to panic, everybody. Settle down. Although I did obviously also give permission to panic. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, this is good. This is good. Is there a bit there? There is. This bit here and this bit here, but not this bit here over to here. Right? Question mark? Nope, we're good. We're good. Lovely. I don't know why this one hasn't dug yet. Come on. Get down here. Do the diggly wiggling. Open the gates for traders. I suppose we could, but loads of people are going to parade around on the surface and get fucking vomit everywhere. We'll give it a go though. We'll give it a go. Add pull now. There we go. Surface open. Well, it will be eventually anyway. It's not actually open yet, but we're on our way. We're on our way to a fully open surface. Okay. That's all these orders. So where else do I want to be channeling? Go down, full. Not here. This area here though, 2, 3, 4, 5. Any of that diggable? 2, 3, 4, 5. No. What? Oh, duh. I thought I was checking out where wasn't diggable, not where was diggable. Because I'm a fool. That's not diggable. That's fine. It might be time to open the gates for a bit, you know? Although there is digging over here to be done, isn't there? Yeah, this bit here, this entire road can be dug out. I'm going to do that. Like this. Huh? Like that. No? You going to fight me on this one, Dwarf Fortress? There we go. That one finally kicked in. And then that one is adamantine. Okay, good. 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 Get down here, start digging. Do what you can. And once we open those floodgates, we should end up with quite a little while of steam. And then some lovely adamantine. Sweet adamantine. Ba, ba, ba. Are they going to actually go down there and dig? You know what? I think I can actually put the dig order in now, because it's going to take a while for the water to get round there, isn't it? It's going to be going straight into here. Oh, come on, scoundrel. Don't cut corners now. Now is not the time to start cutting corners. If you wanted to cut corners, you could have done that hours ago. Oh my god, it's 3 AM. Diggy dampy hole. I am a dwarf and I dig a damp hole. I dig a damp hole. I dig a damp hole. Oh. Maybe. Maybe. I'm sure there is this technique. I cannot be the person who originated this technique. Somebody else must have come up with this idea before me, right? It's too simple. It's too simple for me to have come up with it. Someone else must have done it first, right? Must have. Maybe not though. Adamantine obsidian casting. That makes sense. That sounds like a proper name. That sounds like the kind of thing that would make sense. Nobody's coming down to do these digs. This is slightly annoying. I am going to pull the lever. Fuck it. Let's cut corners. I know I was just saying I wouldn't, but I am a known liar. So there we go. Flipping the switch. So exciting. So bloody exciting. Somebody's picked up one of the mining jobs as a task. Look, this one's flashing yellow now. Very good indeed. Oh, I did it again. I recorded a video that's 3 hours long for upload to YouTube, which nobody will watch. Well, maybe some of you will. Hello, Johnny5. Also, who was the other person? Someone did post a comment on the YouTube videos the other day saying, am I the only person watching these? Who's the other person who's always liking it? And that would be Johnny5. But I don't know who the person who left that comment was. I'll have to check. If that's you, sorry for forgetting your name. What an unbelievable wanker I am. Terrible person. Oh, dear. Come on, get down here and, excuse me, migrants? Ah, boo. Elven fucking caravan. Why are you out here? What in the name of fucking hell are you playing at? Son of a bitch. Architect. Sleeping? Picking up equipment? None of this seems cool. Sleeping out here, picking up equipment, storing an item in a stockpile? What the fucking hell? Oh, people got killed out here, didn't they? So I suppose It's fairly likely that they're all coming to pick up their gear, isn't it? Kind of makes sense. I do see a cluster of corpses round here. Little cluster of corpses. I see. Nice vegetables with yaks, horses and donkeys. Well, I mean, yeah, sure. You can call elves vegetables, but I think that's it's a bit crude, a bit rude to the old veggies, isn't it? I mean, a carrot, much more appealing than an elf, right? Far more appealing. Though an elf has all the natural appeal of a turd in a biscuit tin. Which, let me tell you, is not something I want to find in a biscuit tin. Heavens above. Perish the thought. Okay, here we go. Dig that out. I nearly channeled this bit and then I realised it would send all this spiralling down into the... Oh, it wouldn't, would it? Because it's got sound footing underneath it. Okay. Whatever though. Let's not get too crazy. It'll be fine. That said... maybe I should... Yeah, I'll dig it out. It'll be fine. Be fine, everybody. Calm down. Calm down. We've had this discussion a number of times already. Settle down. Still nobody pulling the lever. Quite disappointing, but, you know, it will happen eventually. All good things come to those who wait. Which is obviously not true, because people sitting at bus stops and train stations would just be receiving good things. In fact, all the good things, not just some good things, all the good things. Crazy talk. Come on, flip the switch, somebody, for crying out loud. It's getting a bit boring, a bit tedious. Tedious. No? Nobody's interested in the job. I did definitely put the order in, right? I'm not imagining it. No, I'm not imagining it. Okay, let's go up the stairs until we spot somebody walking down. Oh boy. No, dear me. It's quite a trek before we see anybody. Uh-oh. Anyone in the cavern baffle here? Nope. Not a sausage. Not a single dwarf down here. That's okay, that's okay. We can live with that. As soon as this stuff's all obsidianized, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Calm down. Calm yourselves. I want to get at least this first floodgate opening and closing done before I finish the stream. I realise we're now into overtime, but if I stop now, the beginning of next stream is going to be a mess of confusion and things are going to go horribly wrong. I can feel it in my bones. In my old man bones. There's an old man and he's got some bones. That's an old man that I'd like to be. What does he care if the world's got troubles? He's an old man and he's bony. Excuse me. Singing my little tunes over the background music. How rude. Here we go. Look at this adamantine spreading. Oh, baby, I love it. Oh, I love it. Look at this. It's really working. It's flooding over pretty quickly as well. What was that? Why are we... Oh, a section of cavern floor has collapsed. Oh, no. No, not cavern floor. No. Oh, wait, no, we're not going to end up with an infinite collapse of obsidian, are we? Oh, fuck, that might be a problem. If we end up with infinitely collapsing obsidian, I'm going to be really narked. Really quite seriously aggravated. And you'll feel my ferocious heat. Okay, it doesn't seem too bad. Doesn't seem too bad. It seems like the adamantine is sticking. That's the important thing. And so far, no more cave-in thingies, which is nice. No more cave-in jobs. Okay, we're getting quite a bit of obsidian here. This is good. This is very good. I dig this. Although it would be nice to get things a little bit more dug out. Just because the spire can shift. I know it appears to be going southward, but it could go a bit north. You never know. Is that magma underneath my stairs? Oh, it is, isn't it? Shit. Bastard. Bastard ass candles. It's okay though. It's okay though. It's a nice slow creep. I'm pleased it just didn't all sploosh out and cause havoc. Because it could easily have done that. That could easily have been the way things go. If you put the lever on repeat, then the dwarf will keep on taking the job instead of walking away. Then you can just stop repeat when you've got enough water. Sal. What is this? What is it? Are you trying to prove you've got a big old brain sitting up there in your head box? Because you're going the right way about it. All right. You mark my words. Hello, we've got a moody boy. Oh, hello. Fey Mood. Very exciting. But, unfortunately, I cannot monitor your moodiness right now. I'm a little bit busy with this turning magma into obsidian malarkey. It's a lot of fannying around. More than you would expect. It's taking a while to... Oh, there we go. No, it does work. It just takes a while for the water to spread that far over the already made obsidian. Which, to be honest, is good. You want it slipping along shallowly. Oh, a leatherworks. So it's going to be a really shit item. Great. Very exciting. Hello, Dramkara. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us again. At this depth, I would be reasonably confident calling it magma. Just because we're not on the surface. However, does the bit of magma we've exposed count as being at the surface? In which case, then it's lava. Sorry, lava. Yeah, lava's on the surface. So there. Dibs on the leather thong. Heavens above. I mean, sure, if that's what ends up getting made, we'll give it to you. But if it's not what ends up being made, then, well, then you'll have to have learned a lesson about not piping up too soon, etc. Oh my god, my humour glands appear to have gone dry. It's 3:10 in the morning. I'm unable to make witty little comebacks. That's not good. That's terrible. Well, Drankara, it's not so much about the obsidian. It's more about the adamantine down here in the magma sea. And once we've surrounded it by obsidian, we can actually channel down and dig around it to extract it. That's the way it goes. That's what we're trying to do. Honestly, the obsidian is just a byproduct. It's good fun, though. Oh no, don't tell me the water can't flood this fast enough. I have a horrible feeling that we're going to end up with a big dirt-spattered floor and not much else. No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Come on, scoundrel. A little bit of optimism. Just a dash of optimism will go a long way. Oh no, it might be too big, though. I might have done fucked up. Oh no. Oh no, I've really fucked up here. But no more... nothing... Oh no, actually, square by square, it is slowly turning into obsidian. It is happening, but incredibly slowly. Oh dear. Maybe I need to close it to let the water build up a bit so we can have another gusher come out. Is that likely to work, or is it just having it trickle out like this? Is that the best technique? I'm not sure. I'm not a hydraulics expert in Dwarf Fortress. I have very little understanding of how the water or the magma work. I see you're thinking the same thing, Droids Mead, yeah. A gusher is more likely to work, okay. Okay. I've got a real gusher on here. And pull now. There we go. Pull that bad boy. Let her fill up. And then once it's full, we'll yank that lever again and spray all over the place. Oh, lovely. Oh, here's my drowsy spinner. You're supposed to be in the mental health clinic, mate. Don't tell me how drowsy you are. Get up there and stand underneath that drawbridge and get smashed. Oh. Lost me Grantos. Very exciting. Oh shit, the elves are up here as well, aren't we? Aren't they? Let's call the traders to the depot. Let's see what happens. Let's see if he makes it up there before the elves get bored and fuck off. It's entirely possible. Mind you, now that we've flicked the switch to close the water flow down here, maybe, or at least we put the order in to close it, maybe it makes sense. I'm going to cancel some of these digging orders because I've just realised I've got dwarves going down to stand in flowing water next to exposed magma. That doesn't sound sensible. What was I saying? I was in the middle of something there, wasn't I? Now that I've flipped the switch to close these gates, maybe it's a good time to bookend the stream and call time and pick someone to raid, maybe. It's going to take a while before anyone comes down here to flip this switch as well, isn't it? Damn. Curses. What a kerfuffle. I am feeling quite annoyed by the lack of effectiveness here. Maybe I should build like a second floodgate opening over here, perhaps. If I build like walls, like intervals across here and put floodgates between them, I can channel down into these bits from above to open it up. Oh, heavens above. The numpad. Oh yeah, I forget the numpad's like a direction thing for the camera. I always use the arrow keys for some reason. Oh, it's closed. We're building up a little head of pressure. Very nice. Let's go up to the surface. Looks like our trader's on his way to the depot. And I think that means it's time to call an end to proceedings. Oh, we'll check this petition first. The Company of Oil has many members in Cryptbeards and now requires a guild hall. The location must be built and furnished with the hall designated for a metalsmith's guild. Do you approve this request? I'm going to ignore this request for now because I'm going to have to do that next time. There we go. And now we save. There we go. Saving the game. Lovely. Those of you watching the recording on YouTube, bye.